Welcome in, everybody. Season 1 of Runeterra Rising has officially begun. We've got quite the fun upper bracket match for you here today, here in week 1, as it's I believe the Freljord versus Piltover. It's gonna be a very fun, interesting matchup to see who can take it. I'm your cook. I'm your caster today, Shadow Dollar. Joining beside me is my wonderful cook caster. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people at home?
Hi, I'm Mao. I'm joining us tonight. I'm one of the lower bracket captains, also a Freljord member, so I'm excited to see how my upper bracket team does tonight, and it's bound to be a great matchup, our first one here of the season. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited as well. It's going to be a really fun one here today. It's early on, so maybe some teams still getting their chemistry together, getting used to each other, everything like that. This is when teams are actually at their weakest. This is when, if you got some early chemistry, it is going to pay off in spades. It's also a great way to start your season on the right foot and prove that from the get-go, you're one of the best. These two teams are definitely going to be looking to prove that here. It's going to be quite the fun matchup. And I mean, this is one of your players. Does this feel extra nervous for you casting it, or no?
I'm excited. They've been talking big game about how good they are, so I'm really excited to see them in action. You know, it has to be said that 3 out of 5 of them are off role, so we'll see how they do. They really wanted to all play together, so they decided to do some role swapping, make sure they got each other in the draft. Worked really hard. See if it pays off. You know, it's a big gamble to make. See if all the boys who have swapped can perform in their off role.
It's also definitely going to be interesting with the off-roll because you don't have as much of a scouting report on the other team. I mean, you pull up the up.gg's, and when you see someone's main champions are mid lane, but they're playing jungle, you don't really know what to prepare for. Going to be very interesting to see how the off-roll affects it. I also wonder if we're going to get some champions venturing into the deep, dark forest that they don't usually play in. I've seen people play off-roll, and that's when you get mid laners in the top lane and junglers in the supports. It's definitely going to be interesting to see. But, Mao, what is your prediction for this series?
Ooh, I am going to say a 2-1 to Freljord. I think they are going to give Nessie one game of Rel top and, you know, coin flip that one. Might be a 2-0 or a 2-1. We'll see what happens there.
I think it's going to be 2-1 Piltover. I think either way, though, we're going to have a great 3-game series. You got to remember, it is Fearless. And that's definitely going to tie into how these players want to do these things. As, I mean, I was casting a series the other day of Fearless, and there were 4 mid laners picked in the first game, and it really pinched the pool later on down the line. And it definitely created for an interesting environment. So it'll be interesting to see. We're still waiting to get into the draft, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit biased. You've got your bias, I've got my bias. Sea Guardian, my girl. I mean, as one of the girlies, as a trans woman, I mean, I gotta support the girlies. Like, I just simply can't not support them. And so it'll be a fun one here. And either way, these will probably be 2 heavy hitters going at it early. And this is the kind of match that sets the tone for your season. And so you gotta wonder, who's been putting in more work together? I mean, you mentioned your team has people who wanted to play together. Maybe a little bit of extra chemistry coming into this one.
Yeah, it can make a difference. It can also lead to, you know, overconfidence, where you're sitting there and you're like, we got this, we've played with each other for years. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I'm really interested to see what they do with draft. In a lot of these Fearless drafts, you see that a lot of times, even if it's 3 or 5 games, that the first 3 bans are pretty locked because there are certain champions on most patches or people's one tricks that are just that good. And you could easily see someone's one trick just get banned 3 games in a row here, especially because we don't have fearless bans, but you're just allowed to keep banning that through, which I really like that we've made that change from past versions, that you can actually, really flex in the draft and really force people to pull out different stuff. And if you're a one trick, if they just keep banning it, gotta play something else, and really adds an extra dimension.
Yeah, I'm also curious to see, I mean, this is the upper bracket. A lot of people have deeper champion pools, but maybe some people don't, especially these off-roll guys. I wonder if it's always perplexing to me. Do you ban just the champions you hate to see? Are you banning your counters? Are you banning the one tricks? Or are you maybe targeting one role in general? I mean, I've seen a 5-stack ban on mid lane, and that mid laner looked like he was in the most uncomfortable situation of his life. And so it's definitely going to be interesting to me, especially in the upper bracket, to see where these guys want to go with the bans. I mean, who knows? 3 guys in off rolls. If you get the off roll champions you've been practicing banned away, you are not in a good place. And so we're just going to have to wait and find out.
Yeah, I fully agree on that. And I mean, in personal experience from the last seasons of Fearless and from playing other Fearless tournaments, like, I've always been a big fan of just ban as many champions from one person. If you realize, like, hey, they have a really good jungler, or if you say, like, hey, their jungler has a really small pool, or their support, or whichever role, and you see, like, hey, this guy's a 2-trick basically. He has 1,000 games, but 500 on Darius and 500 on Aatrox. You're like, okay, great, ban those too immediately, like, no questions asked, and then you can put your top laner in a way better matchup, and you're like, sure, affects the rest of the map a little bit differently, but it makes such a difference to get someone off their champion. If you hit master on those champions and you didn't refuse to play anything else, but here we are into draft. First ban, Mbessa. I like that. Banning away from Sunny.
Yeah, and I don't know as well what these people like to play, but I do love seeing the flex characters banned away, especially because it just adds that kind of 3-dimensional layer to the draft of where can the Mbessa go. Things that kind of come to my mind are things like the Mbessa that can kind of go top or jungle. We do see a Vi ban. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of Vi in general, and so I'm glad we're not seeing her in the series. I think she's a bit overrated, I'm gonna be honest.
I like Vi with follow-up. I like Vi if she has someone who can immediately fly in.
Is really good.
But as you said,
that's the
2 mid lane bans already.
Like,
oof.
Yeah, her utility is really nice, but I feel like her damage just falls off later in the game, which is why I do not like seeing Vi picked. And then Illaoi into the ban. That's an interesting one. I'm sure that is a target ban on Nessie. And you can see the top side is the pool picked away from the pool that you can pick from. Do you like the bans you're seeing here?
Yeah, definitely. I think that both teams have a clear idea of what they wanted to ban. Piltover said, all right, let's ban 2 of Sunny's most played junglers. He's off-roll, and Illaoi has been well played by Nessie. On the other side, pick 2 of the priority mid laners, take them out of the pool, ban a 1-trick. I think it's really straightforward, good draft prep. We've seen Azir pick come in. I do expect the Karma pick to come in from Waka. He loves it. He told me that the nerfs were not real and that she's still broken and you should just play her. So we'll see how that comes to fruition.
Could also be a flex to the middle lane.
Could be, but I expect a high damage mid laner. I expect something big, especially into Azir. You want something with range. There's the classic stuff like Xerath, but you can also pick stuff like Hwei and Victor. We'll see what he decides to go for.
Good call on the Victor. It's being hovered here, but I always like to spin the narrative of when picks can be flex picks. Watch out for it, even if it's unlikely not, as it will be the.
I got that one right.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking at Hwei or Victor. You were right on both fronts, but I'm excited to see what the response is out of the Piltovers. Their support and mid laner. Your mid laner is already down. What lane would you draft here to try to avoid getting counterpicked?
Bot lane. You just draft your bot lane right here.
Bot lane.
Yeah. Ashe Seraphine. I mean,
Tuba
it was
is
bound to happen.
currently freaking out because Seraphine is his wife. If you guys are unfamiliar with the commissioner of the league, Tuba, that guy's probably ordering a Seraphine body pillow as we speak, and he loves Seraphine. He is currently laughing. I know he's doing it. And so he freaks out whenever Seraphine is picked. And now we see that it will be the top and jungle left on the board. I mean, I would expect to see the top laners save for last pick. But there are still some strong junglers on the board. They'll probably get banned away. My things that come to mind are the Xin Zhao and the Jarvan. But I wonder what else we're going to see on the bans list.
I expect from Freljord a top laner ban, just to give Nessie just the best matchup possible. I think that if he has something in mind, he also has a ban in mind that he wants, especially if you have last pick and you're on red side. You usually want to prep something like that. On the other side, I really like just pinching the jungle pool. Make the game as hard as possible for Sunny. Just keep banning those junglers. You know, and they're... Oh, make me right again. Do it. Give me the Jace. Would be nice to see. I think you can also jungle Jace at the moment. I'm not really sure how good that is. I don't know if Sunny plays it, but it feels like... Or sorry.
You can jungle Jace, but it's always an interesting one because Jace is more of a poke champion, but him in the jungle is... It's a rare one, but it's an interesting one. But it will be banned away along with the Ornn. You have been absolutely spot on with this draft. Are you sure you're the lower bracket? Are you sure you're not?
Yeah, I really like League. I have grandpa hands. I have zero reflexes, so I'm too old to actually play. I've just played for I think 16 years now.
Dude, I'm like bronze and I suck at the game. I'm like, oh, that's a skill shot ultimate. Oh, that's a skill shot ultimate, and I don't move and I'm dead.
It's like you see the Ashe arrow and you just freeze.
Surprised to pick it. Oh,
please pick Mundo.
Oh,
I love Mundo.
Yes, there is. I'm not seeing a lot of high damage dealers. The thing is, Gwen is still on the table. Gwen is still
it's gonna be Mundo jungle. If they pick Mundo, it's gonna be Mundo
for
jungle.
Sure. It's Mundo jungle here. Which I like it with what you see on the board because it's not a lot of things that will quickly shred him. The problem is Gwen was not banned away, and that is one of the biggest counters into the Mundo. Even if it is jungle, her in the top lane is still a threat. But I like the Mundo pick here. I'm so tired of watching drafts where people are like, yeah, I'm going to slam the Mundo first pick. Mundo works when you pick him towards the end when the team comp is already revealed and there's not a lot of high damage dealers that will melt him. And so I like the Mundo pick. I like the Gnar pick as well. We just got to see what this final pick is. What do you think is the right direction for it?
I would normally say an AP champion. I'm not sure how much Nessie plays. Especially into Gnar, it's kind of hard. You want something comfort. Kled, sure. Wasn't on my list. I do not like Kled, but that's my personal dislike of the champion. So you have two very different team comps. I like the right side team comp. You have a bunch of champions. For example, both Kled and Sivir just want to run at you, and Jarvan loves running at you as well. That's his favorite thing to do. And then on the other side, you actually have a team that can actually wombo combo you in the most.
Kled! I'm a G2 fan.
Good man.
I love Broken Blade and I love me a Kled. Always an interesting one.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. And then on the other side, as I said, the Piltover team. That's the biggest wombo combo of your life you can hit almost. You hit a Gnar ult with a Seraphine ult over it, with a Azir ult over it. You're looking at an absolutely insane wombo combo. So it will be interesting to see if they can pull that off. Neither comp is very easy to play. Actually, scratch that. Blue side comp has a very straightforward path into any fight. Hit an Ashe arrow, throw a Seraphine ult over it, and kill that person. You can do that pretty much on Ashe arrow cooldown. On the other side, they are so fast and will run around the map so incredibly fast with all of their movement speed everywhere, from Karma, Sivir, Kled, and Jarvan just running, and even Hui has movement speed, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, Tuba, Makria just said in chat, it's Makria. You misspelled it. Damn it, Tuba. He'll fix it for game 2. But as we wait to get into it, obviously spectators delay. Whose draft comp are you favoring? I'm honestly favoring the Piltovers here.
So I'm a big fan of easy to execute team comps where you just have a really straightforward plan. And as I said, just hit an Ashe arrow, throw a Seraphine ult over it. That just works every time. That doesn't stop working. That's not something that gets outscaled. So you can just keep doing that. On the other side, you do have a Sivir with a spell shield. You know, she can tank some of it depending on how you do it, but we'll see. Saying that, I think that if red side gets ahead, they can kite so incredibly well in all of these fights, and they can engage fights in several different ways. So it will be really interesting to see how they pick out their fights here. Bot lane will be very hard contested. You have two set of bot laners that really want push, and especially with a jungle matchup where Jarvan is able to gank a lot earlier than the Mundo, you would assume. Let's see if he can make an impact there in a volatile lane.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference here, is that the Jarvan wants to gank early and gank a lot. Mundo would love to spend 20 minutes in the jungle just sitting there and farming. That is what Mundo does well. Jarvan does not. And so it definitely creates an interesting dynamic for me when we see these junglers that have opposite playstyles. Because the thing is, yes, if the Jarvan goes for ganks and fails, we have a slight technical issue. But if the Jarvan ganks and fails, it's really good for the Mundo. If the Jarvan ganks and succeeds, it's really bad for the Mundo. And the problem is the Mundo can't do a lot about Jarvan ganks. Everyone in the chat, please spam NA production. This happens every single time that I come on here. Is that is when Tuba's production turns to NA production. He just wants to make me feel at home as an American, and it's really nice of him. But Fnatic pause. The funny thing is, on my side monitor, I have Fnatic versus Team Secret in Rainbow Six Siege. Don't tell Tuba that I'm watching esports again while I'm casting. Tuba, please turn the game down. It is so loud. Thank you.
My ear just exploded on that, but we're into game. We see some trading happening.
NA production.
Indeed. Let's see where the Jarvan ends up going. We see he starts red, so he's clearing towards bot side. Same with the Mundo. They're gonna meet at the scuttle. You see that both bot lanes are trying to get pushed, so this will be really interesting. Maybe we get a little early fight there and see who comes out on top, and especially I think jungle like Jarvan, you really want to get on top early because he's a menace when he's ahead. Just EQing everywhere. Does so much damage. Whoa.
Yeah, and I didn't ask you during the draft, what lane is the most important here? I honestly think it's going to come down to this bot lane.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with two enchanter supports against two essentially hyper carries, it's definitely going to be bot lane. So we see some top lane trading, but yeah, bot lane is definitely where it's at. If you can get push here consistently, you can stack Drakes. We all know how powerful Soul is, and I definitely think that this is a series where if you have a Karma Sivir bot lane, you want to be pushing them in, forcing them out, and you see it already happening here. Sea Guardian without mana trying to stay in lane, and I think Waka's right. Karma still looks pretty nuts pre-6. This is a good wave state for them.
Yeah, but the Sivir is much more of a lane bully than the Ashe. I can't say I'm not surprised that they're pushing in early, but I think also I'm honestly like the mid lane feels like it's easy to say is really important. I'm actually looking at this top lane too. The one thing about the Kled is that some people don't have a lot of experience against Kled, and they don't realize how quickly he actually remounts. I mean, if you've watched Broken Blade play his Kled, you would understand that Kled can remount really quickly. And so that fight that you thought was clearly yours to win, I mean, we saw it a little bit earlier where Kebab had him on the ropes and then had to back off because he was going to quickly remount. I mean, that's the thing about that Kled matchup, is that if you don't know it, you're going to get punished. And so I'm really looking at Kebab to have good awareness of that remount.
Yeah, definitely, and especially with the Kled mechanic of the first W that you use, you don't level it and then you level it afterwards. Your first remount in any game is extra quick because of that, because you get instantly, I don't know what Kled has, rage, energy, you know, angry bar, God knows what it is with Kled, but forced to burn the flash.
Wow, and we said the Mundo wasn't going to gank early. He will get the remounts, but the flash is forward. Here comes the Jarvan to join in, but it's going to be one dead to the rights already. 2 flashes were expended for it, and Sunny can do nothing but back off. And I'm sorry, we said this Mundo wouldn't gank, but sometimes you get a really good gank angle like that, and it's an early kill to the Mundo. Maybe not who you quite wanted the kill on, but you'll take the kill at the end of the day.
100%, and it was really well done by Mundo. So he cleared the vision in the bush. I don't know what that bush is called anymore nowadays, but the little triangle bush there between the river and the top lane. Walked back away out of vision range and actually came back, and in that time that he kind of doodled around a little bit, looked at the scuttle, got it, and then went back. Nessie had pushed up, punishes it, and gets him, and burns the flash as well. So, you know, really good gank, and puts himself in a good position. His top laner is still essentially back in the same state, bought a call, so not much will change there.
Yeah, not too much changes, especially the CS are still down. But I don't think we've paid enough attention to this mid lane. I mean, the Hui is really interesting. Obviously, the Azir, the hyper carry. This will be interesting to see. Now, it's honestly more of an even matchup, I would say, that I wouldn't expect one to get too far ahead of the other on. Is you gotta use the jump away and it will work out. But these top laners are not afraid to scrap, and Kebab wants to stay around, says he's not afraid of the Kled or the ultimate, as Loch Ness does tick over to that level 6 first, which is very interesting. Uh-oh, this could be danger, as the Karma trying to come forward. Mercuria may be in a bit of danger. He does not have the flash because he used it top side, and he's going to get punished for it.
Yeah, really good pickup there. They started to do the Drake, which was expected as their bot lane has been pushing in hard, and Mundo walks up in a bit of unknown territory, doesn't have proper vision, and they immediately collapse on him, and Karma doesn't even have to flash or use heal, which is really big, you know. They basically get the kill for free there, which helps. You were talking about mid lane. I'm going to be honest, this mid lane is... Hui spams his abilities on the wave. The QE, the Rumble ult? Exactly that. This is what he's going to do to the wave every time, and Azir is going to put his W down and then Q it into the wave like that, and this is how they're going to trade the entire time. And yeah, there you see the Rumble ult again, and he's going to put down a W in about a second, and then he's going to... Yeah, exactly. There we go. And the thing is, they both have a kill angle on each other. Exactly. There we go.
Oh, the last minion alive, but Mercuria is here. Okay. I thought that KZL was about to get away with highway robbery there. Yeah. But luckily, Mercuria is in the area. Macria, excuse me.
I'm going to mispronounce that name. I want to apologize to that person immediately, but I will do my best to say the champion name.
Yeah, chat, you guys get a very clear feed. We don't on VMix claim to, but as Sea Guardian walking up into unknown territory, like you said, gonna be punished for it. Flash is expended. Sea Guardian may get away with this. Hold on a second, she's gonna get away with it. Maybe a kill down the other way. North Street trying to get away. Not any chance in hell as Sora's gonna take a kill. And Sea Guardian, we thought she overstepped, but no, she knows exactly what is going on as she gets a kill for her ADC. Are they aware of Sunny? Flag and drag, flash forward with the Cataclysm, gonna pick up one kill. Sora's gonna flash away out of this, but the turret is gonna be putting in overtime, and it will get a kill back, and it is a 2 for 2 on the bot side, maybe a 2 for 3, and Macria's here, 2 for 3 in the extended fight, and the Piltovers have a 1k gold lead.
Oh, that was beautiful. The Freljord really punished on the vision, what we were talking about, then don't get the kill. Really well played by Sea Guardian, absolutely well done. And then they get to turn it around, but Sunny was still ready for the original play, turns up for the dive. They get the 2 for 1, but then Macria is rotated up and perfectly evens it back out. 1k gold lead, and yeah, it's very volatile now, and the Ashe picking up both of the kills is really big. Sivir doesn't have any kills yet, and if the Ashe gets ahead here as Kled, no, he gets out. Well done, Nar.
Real quick note, you gotta remember, it actually wasn't even on the bottom side because Nord Stream had died a little bit earlier. So that was a 3 for 2 in the extended play. Because that play was born from the heavy investment to go kill Nord Stream. But right now, look at where the kills are. 2 kills to Sora Nai, and he is going to be feeling really good on this Ashe here soon.
Yeah, 100%. It's really nice to see. He's going to hit a big break point soon once you get your first item in. But having boots on Ashe absolutely feels amazing. You can glide all over the map, and also helps him stabilize this bot lane a little bit. Because as you said earlier, Sivir is a bit of a lane bully. It can be very hard to maintain any kind of lane stays. Oh, another shuffle mid.
Macria, Jesus! Macria, please let some other people have some free real estate. This rift belongs to Macria. 4-1 already on the Mundo, and has been involved in just about every play under the sun. 1.5k gold lead to the Piltovers.
Yeah, really well played again by Macria. Sees the angle mid, and as I said earlier, they both always have a kill angle on each other, weirdly enough. Just the way that it works. If they full combo each other with a jungler there, the other one dies. And so far the Azir has done that twice now, as, we see the Jarvan coming in here. Oh, good Seraphine ult.
My God, Nord Stream almost lived that one.
Yeah.
I mean, a good job by Sunny to get the kill. But over in the mid lane, KZL is starting to feel the wrath as his ultimate just doesn't do enough to save his life. And the Piltovers making plays just about everywhere besides the top lane, where Kebab continues to get tossed around, but he still opts to scrap. Loch Ness doesn't have the remount ready, as the Mega Gnar is going to be used as he uses the Nara ultimate. And Loch Ness should go down here, barring a miracle remount. What a remount by him. Kebab still keeping him away. Ultimate use. Kebab has to get out of there, and he does. And this is absolute mastery from the top laners.
Oh, stunning. We're both still alive. Quick little reset for the boys. Get back. Oh, beautiful. Really well played on both sides. I thought someone was dying for sure. I didn't know who, but at least one of them wasn't making it out of that.
I thought someone was dying for sure as well. And this is what I talked about with the Kled, is any fight that looks like Kled is going to die can quickly turn on its head. But Kebab, too masterful with the dance moves as he perfectly got out of there. And my goodness, I mean, you look at the rest of the map and you're like, hey, it's a good game out of Sunny. My God, Macria is doing everything for his team. Bot lane's going well, and I mean, there's a lot of blood from one side all over the rift. And then you look at the top, and this is just two titans going at it, perfectly even between them. I mean, they keep dodging the skill shots, the remounts, the ultimates. It's all going well for these top laners, as it is just showing why this is the upper bracket. Kaizel not going to show why he's the upper bracket, as he's going to be caught off guard by Macria again. Mundo goes where Mundo pleases, and it's pure domination out of the Piltovers.
Yeah, really well done, Mundo.
Maybe one more. Remounts, and Kebab's not going to get out of there. Nessie finally gets the upper hand on this Gnar, and Kebab cannot dance out of this one.
Nessie finally gets the upper hand. It was beautiful. Tuba just showed the total damage dealt graph as you were talking about top lane, and they have by far the most damage. They've really been going at it, but I have to say, Macria has been immaculate on this pathing. We saw it clearing out Sunny's top side, and then turning up for another gank mid when Kaizel didn't expect it again. And yeah, it's been really good to see. And this Mundo, as you said, goes where he pleases.
Bring up that graph you just did again, Tuba. I want to real quick point this out. Sorry to cut you off. The damage dealt per gold spent is absolutely insane.
Yep.
Look at that efficiency.
Yeah, this one always feels bad as AD. Oh, good. This one always feels really bad as AD carry, especially if you're buying two super expensive items as first item and you're basically just tickling a support for half of the game. But it's beautiful to see what the top laners have been able to do. Kebab Consumer has been popping off, and we see the gold lead. It's starting to flatten out a little bit around 1.5, 1.6k gold, and we have a dragon spawning in 12 seconds, and we see some vision being placed. Mundo's coming out of base. Jarvan's already pushed up, and we'll see who wins the vision war here, as mid lane really wants to push in first to be able to walk up here.
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind that first Drake did go over to the side of the Freljord, but this one could be different. They're preparing for this fight. Bot lane not going to be here for the Piltovers. They may not care. 4 versus 3, and they like those odds as Macria can go in, but the shuffle is a complete whip on the backside, but it doesn't matter. Look at the damage. Macria taking it up in the middle of them all as here comes the Clyde. Top laner is going to be joining. Kebab is here with the Gnar ultimate. He can use it whenever he wants. He wants Wakia. Not going to get him. Nessie's still in the front line and taking a lot of damage, slammed into the wall. There he goes. And that's the great stun as Nordstream going to be pulled to a grave. Teammate going to follow suit. And it's pure domination from the Piltovers.
Oh, that was stunning. They went in for the shuffle with the Seraphine ult. Everybody flashed out, but there was a beautiful Ashe arrow coming in from the side. Then they kited back the engage from red side onto them with the Kled ult. They used the fact that they are further ahead and that they have a lot of sustain and healing and movement speed with the Seraphine, and kited their way back into the fight and just clinically took them apart. The Sivir doesn't do enough damage yet. And yeah, they just couldn't kill the Mundo or the Gnar, and those were the only two they were actually able to hit the entire time. And yeah, if that's what's happening, then Piltover can easily clean up the fight.
Yeah, but they may not be able to clean this one up. Sunny coming in, doesn't have the ultimate though, gonna rely on the flag and drag. Sea Guardian gonna have to flash out of there, but has to leave Sora behind. And just like a zombie apocalypse, you become overrun and can do nothing but watch your friend die. And Sora still 5-3. Gonna get to go back to base and get some items, as Nessie in a lot of danger, still has the ultimate, but he's gonna be dismounted. Sorry, he doesn't have the ultimate, I meant to say. And it's gonna be the Mundo under the turret, but the remount comes through. Macria has to flash, and Nessie continues to show domination on this Kled with another absolutely beautiful remount.
Yeah, he's been popping off. I do have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, I just saw the arrow on the minimap miss. I thought an arrow was going to hit mid as... Oh! He still gets scooped, and... Well, it happened even without the Ashe arrow hitting. Oh, Kaizel, it's been a hard game as... Oh, just barely picks it up. First kill for Limsey on the Azir, and... Yeah, 106, 173 CS.
Yeah, after 6 assists, they finally give the hyper carry his flowers. now Nessie gonna have to dance for the flowers to not be placed on his grave, as Sea Guardian's gonna find one herself over in the top side. Nessie uses the ultimate to get away, and he does, and Sora's gonna drop on the bot side too, but Sunny will be avenged by the turret. And that is a 2-for-1 across the map, as Nessie was able to get away. Going back to that Kaizo play, that's what kind of set Sea Guardian in that position when she was still coming back from it and was caught just a little bit out of place by the Cataclysm. But Nessie, we saw it in the minimap. A beautiful ultimate got him out of danger. And this is still a 3,000 gold lead, but the Freljord are not done yet.
Yeah, and the big part of that play was the Freljord got the first tower. That makes a little bit of a difference, and the 2-for-1 there helps them a lot, especially with the Sivir picking up the kills, and on 2 items now, that already starts to make a difference. However, 3k gold is not nothing, and it'll be interesting to see now how does this Hui stack up in the side lane against this Azir, because at 0 and 5 you're in trouble. The Azir is about to have 2 items. If you're just getting scooped on repeat, you're going to make it really hard for your team to be able to contest anything. So you'll have to see how you can deal with that, and that'll be an interesting place to watch your bot lane as they're going to start matching up into each other again.
Yeah, and what's absolutely shocking to me is how Nord Stream has a gold lead while down 3 kills. It just shows how insane he has been on the Sivir with the CS and being up by over 40. And I mean, you do have to look where the rest of the gold lead is, though. It's Macria and Limsey, and I said it at the start, during the draft. I don't know if there's enough damage to kill this Mundo. At least not in the amount of time you need to. You can kill him, but by the time you kill him, Limsey and Sora are going to be so brutally tearing you apart, and that there's going to be absolutely no hope in the fight. And that's where you really have to be careful, as Kebab wants another piece of Nessie. These two are boxing in the ring. Do not leave each other alone. Sunny gonna have to play referee as the flag and drag comes through, and the Gnar transformation does not work, and it's another kill over to this Jarvan.
Yeah, really well played. Kebab consumer got a little bit greedy, wanted to get that extra kebab, wanted some extra sauce, and Nessie and Jarvan said no, we're not doing that today. And yeah, it's really well played by them to pick that up there. And we're going to see a lot of cross-map trading here. I think we're going to see some towers traded on both sides, because I don't think that Freljord can hold the bot side tower, especially because they're pushing so hard on the top side tower. So I think red side's going to try and go for 2 towers. I don't know if they'll get it. They're going to trade 2 towers for Drake. This will be interesting if they manage to pull this off. We'll see the Azir definitely take the bot side tower, though.
Yeah, and at this point, I think this is the right move. I don't think you can really contest the Drake. And so I think this is definitely the right move. Kebab, please stop it. Kebab, self-restraint. Please don't go that far forward, as he is walking into a bit of unknown territory. But because of the back being delayed, Limsey's going to take a lot of health away from this turret. Nord Stream finally going to show up and put a stop to the shenanigans. But you just see how fast he shreds it, and Kaisel's bad day is going to continue to get worse. What a cue over the wall as Mundo goes where Mundo pleases. Macria almost walked into the Hui ultimate for some reason. Maybe that isn't where you want to go if you're the Mundo. But my goodness, 7-1-2 is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, he's been absolutely flying, and they actually managed to stop the mid tower from dropping, which was
he has more gold
really big. Yeah, they even managed to keep trading evenly, which is really nice to see for Piltover in this situation, because if you're trading evenly as the team ahead, you're still in the position where you can fight properly. You skill so well. You have Azir about to get his 3rd item, makes a huge difference. Get that death cap online. Really let him shred through. And I think Yeah, I really think
Yeah,
that.
and
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I gotta ask you real quick. First off, shout out Tuba saying there's some Rylai's interaction with Tuba as if we are the masters of her. Thanks for not telling us, Tuba. But I mean, this looks like it's getting really out of control. At a 3K gold lead, what what do you need the Freljord to do? Oh, are you? I mean, maybe this is what you need is a pick on Demacia, as Maka is going to be in a lot of danger. But I was going to say, like, are you looking at them to play for picks? Are you looking for the 5v5 team fight? I mean, if you are Freljord here, what are you doing to get this game under control?
Oh, you're trading the entire time. Like, you're just looking for any standing gold you can get, any towers or anything where they are not matching you properly. Use the fact that you have 2 TPs and champions that can rotate really quickly, especially between lanes, and try and get some of the standing gold that you can pick up. But I think that at the moment, you just have to turtle and not take a bad fight. Let them make the mistake into you, hopefully, if you're them. On the other side, if you're Piltover, force the issue. Get the towers. You're stronger, as you can see here with the Azir. No one can match him. Just keep hitting that tower. Do the same thing mid lane, and just stop them from, being able to do their turtling.
Fair enough. Thank you for the insight. As I mean, you're really seeing them play how you wanted to see them play, which is just force the issue here. They are just keeping them turtled into this mid lane as the top tier 2 goes down. The gold lead is up to 3.5k, and I mean, here's the thing. If you're going to push them this far back into their base, you got to be careful. I mean, this is your Shred's objectives. I'm not saying it's smart to go for a Baron here, but it definitely could be on the cards if the Freljord aren't careful.
Yeah, this is also part of the game where you want to be really careful about getting caught out, because any kind of pick here can lead into Baron or any other kind of major objective if the team is ready to go for that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here, as we do see Red side trying to get some vision before the Drake. Karma walking up with Sivir as well. As we see Mundo chasing Hui. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening again. Pin top side. Oh, it's at the same time we see North Stream die, but if you go top side, oh no. Yeah, dance on him. You deserve
bad
it.
Turns to worse. You find the immobile Hui, the one member who cannot quickly get away, and that is a Baron on the cards. It will be exchanged for a Drake, maybe. I mean, I don't know if they will have enough time with when it spawns. You can see how quickly it goes down. They are going to look for the bottom tier 3 and the counter jungle, but now it's a 5.1k gold lead, and they are going to they're just going to opt to run this down the middle and take as much ground as they want, because they know they've got to be down here somewhere, and they know they cannot step to them without the full team comp, as the Drake will be taken. And now it's just a question of, can Freljord survive the next 2.5 minutes? It's what they need to do, but what is the key to doing that?
I think first big key to victory here, if you're Freljord, is deciding where you want to fight. Do you want to fight for your tier 2s that are still standing, or are you going to fight at your tier 3s? Especially with this Baron, I say you fight at your inhibitor tower, your tier 3s, let the tier 2s fall. It's not worth it to fight over them. On the other side, if you're Piltover, keep doing what you're doing. Exactly what I said before. Force the issue, turtle them under the tower. Anyone walks up too far, kill them. This Hui looks like he's about to walk up too far again. I don't know, but I'm smelling it in the air. You know, and Mundo is there to punish him for it, even though he's not even on the map yet. You just know it's going to happen. But Sivir can wave clear endlessly. So you do have to actually force that issue if you're Piltover. Because if you just end up just kind of sitting there with Baron and not doing enough, Sivir eats all of it, so does Hui, and they get to skill back really nicely. You see the fight breaking out.
Yeah, and this could be their angle they're looking for. Makia 1v1 with Nessie as they go forward. The turret's going to be destroyed, and there goes the Jarvan. And the shuffle is absolutely massive. It chips 3, and down goes the Freljord. They're going to be frozen over by the strong here in game 1.
Yeah, this has been really well played. They take the inhibitor, gonna take the Nexus Towers as well, and they're just gonna end here at 27 minutes in. It's a really strong performance from Piltover, has to be said. They, really popped off. Mundo, MVP right there. What a game. Absolute banger from him.
Absolutely beautiful game. And I just want to say, not a single shuffle was missed. I mean, my goodness, you saw it at the end. You saw it through the whole game. It was a complete bullying of the mid lane. And that was the big difference in this game. But ladies and gentlemen, we will have to send it to a break. When we come back, game 2 will decide if the Freljord have any flames left in their hearts. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. We just saw. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That was bad. That was a stomping. Guys, that is a Mundo. Mundo's supposed to tank. Jarvan's supposed to do damage. A 10,000 damage difference. My goodness. What a game it was out of Makria. And what an Azir game as well. The shuffles were absolutely on point. I mean, everyone was playing well. The only person who had a bad game was on the top side with the Gnar. And that was an absolute masterclass between the Gnar and the Kled that just unfortunately didn't go his way a couple of times. And I mean, my goodness. The damage numbers don't tell the full story here because the bot lane duo did insane. I mean, Kebab on the Gnar. I mean, it was quite the freaking game, especially Makria. What was he, 9-1 at one point? I mean, yeah. What do you have to do to really make a comeback after a rough game like that, Mal?
I think you need a really clear plan for drafting game 2. So you need to come in with an idea of, hey, this is what we want to do. Do you want to give your top laner counter pick again? I believe that they are red side second pick. If Tuba could confirm that for me, I'm not sure how they drafted, but it's really big that in these moments you come in with a clear plan. You can't get tilted. I'm always a big fan of saying, like, hey, especially after a loss like that where you feel like nothing went right, take a breather, take a second, drink some water, everybody sit together, and instead of focusing on what you might want to tell your teammate about what went wrong in game 1, take that for later and instead focus on the things that went right that you want to take to game 2. So what went right? Focus on that. You saw a top lane matchup where there was volatility. Maybe you say we gank top lane more with our jungler next time because we saw that opportunity here, and you change your game plan in that way. On the other side, if you're Piltover, you saw what you just did. Draft a strong jungler, play around your jungle carry. Makria, pop the F off. Let him do that again as we, fly into bans here. Are we going to see the exact same bans? Do we get the locked bans like I predicted? I think we do.
We probably do at this rate, considering 4 of the 6 are in. There's 5, and here comes 6. It's 6 for 6.
Full
but
house.
What I'd like to say is this is going to sound harsh because Sunny had a great game. I need a better game out of Sunny. The problem was Kai'Zel was just caught alone so many times, and he needs to play better as well. He needs to play safer. But Sunny, I think, needs to do a better job of matching Makria in this game to kind of help make sure that his mid laner is not getting absolutely obliterated every second that goes by. And already it's a strong mid lane pick and then a common bot lane pairing.
Yeah, Yunara Lulu, not Lunara, almost one champion, but yeah, they work really well together. Yunara loves the extra on hits that Lulu provides, and which AD carry doesn't love to play with Lulu. Syndra mid, I like that. If I'm Limsey, I'm feeling myself, and I'm saying I want a champion with kill pressure, and Syndra definitely has kill pressure if you know what you're doing. You see a rel support, she breaks shields. That's huge. That's a massive thing, especially into Lulu. So we'll see how that works out. I'm expecting an AD carry here with it. Not really sure what Sora plays, as they are a substitute. Jinx, yeah, that sounds good. Played a good Ashe game. Get some range into Yunara so that you can outpoke it with your Q. Make sure that you can get wave control. I mean, it's going to be a difficult bot lane in general to get control over if you're rel Jinx, but we'll see how they do that.
Definitely going to be interesting, and I think we're about to see the route of top and jungle left as the last picks yet again. And I mean, a Pantheon. Always an interesting one to me. I would expect this to be jungle. I don't think Pantheon top is quite the strongest, but who knows? Do you have any expectations for this Pantheon?
Jungle, 100% jungle. I think that on this patch, it's a pretty nuts champion. You love immobile champions when you're Pantheon, especially if you have Flash Up. Flash W onto Syndra or Jinx, I'm pretty sure they die unless you get interrupted. So I like that the same 5 bans have been done by Freljord, almost like what we said would happen in Game 1. On the other side, we do see now a Mel ban. It is very good into Syndra, so I don't blame them for banning it, and I expect maybe a top lane ban still here as the final one out, but we'll see what they come out with.
Yeah, and I mean, after the last game, there's obviously a lot of room for improvement from the Freljords. What player are you looking at to step up here? I think it has to be Kai'Zel. I think no matter what he picks here, he needs to have a better game.
Yeah, I'm looking for Kai'Zel. I think that, especially, is that a Vel'Koz? I would love a Vel'Koz. I think a Vel'Koz.
I would love a Vel'Koz too.
Would be nuts. Do it, bro. Do it.
Oh, and it's locked in. We're getting a Vel'Koz.
Oh, okay. I think we're gonna see. You need some kind of engage to go with the Rel. You want some engage jungle and some engage top lane. Well, there's Nocturne. That's your hardest engage possible. You just press R and go in. I don't think you can engage much harder than that.
Yeah, that is, yeah. That's some engage, all right. Not gonna have a ball to pair with it, but we'll find out what this top lane is gonna be. And Makiri opting to go with what? I mean, last time was supposed to be a tank champion. Turns out Mundo's is a carry when your name is Makria. Now you do have a carry, and the Ornn is going to be selected. Should be, and it will be. Do you like this Ornn pick here?
Yeah, it's what I was talking about. Just more engage, layered on top of each other. Just press all your R buttons, go forward together. Works really simple, same as last time. This is the team comps I talked about, where you have super easy ways to engage fights. They get to pick when they start a fight, no matter what. You say maybe the same on red side. They just have Pantheon who goes in. All the other champions are way more conditional. There are no conditions on blue side. It is go forward and do it. So I'm expecting a Camille here. You're not playing Swain, bro. You're playing Camille. Lock it in. There we go. Camille is a good take if you trust yourself on it.
Yeah, I agree. And I'd also like to say real quick, it's a lot of disengage too for the Piltover. I mean, the Ornhorn, even the Nocturnal can be used, the Scatter, the Weak. It's a lot of disengage as well. So if you ever have a bad angle that goes awry, just as quickly as you can go in, you can get out.
Oh, 100%. Anyone who gets Pantheon ulted, you can just Nocturne ult the Pantheon who's flying in somewhere. That's just a great interaction. And I'm going to let you in on a secret. Nocturne ult is a lot shorter than Pantheon ult. A hell of a lot shorter if you buy Experimental Hexblade as well. We're talking half the cooldown time in the end. Like, Pantheon ult's forever. Nocturne ult, it feels like he's doing that every 60 seconds at a certain point in the game.
Yeah, and especially, like, I mean, regardless of where the Nocturne goes, I mean, you're going to have the Super Mega Death Rocket to follow it up. And there's just, I mean, we talked about last game. We liked that the Piltover had drafted a comp where it was very easy to layer the CC and really follow up. This is another one. I mean, you knock him up with the Ornhorn, and there goes the Nocturne. In comes the Crashdown Magnastorm, the Super Mega Death Rocket. I mean, honestly, here, I'm favoring the Piltover draft. I think that it's not a bad draft out of the Freljord, but, I mean, this is going to be a tough match, especially when I look. There's a lot of squishy champions that if they get blown up, it's going to be a problem. And I will always say this. I love having a dedicated hard tank. I don't see that. It can work without the dedicated tank, but the problem is if this Pantheon gets behind, if this Camille gets behind, who is checking stuff for you? Absolutely nobody. The Pantheon Spear is your face checker. And so that's the problem, is you're putting a lot on the shoulders of Nessie and Sunny to have good games here, or you're going to have absolutely no way to take space on this map.
Yeah, it's something we talked about. How hard is it to execute your comp? And Red Side's comp is really hard to execute. And the angles that you see, first of all, the Camille is going to be an intense split pusher. but you have Nocturne ult against that in general. You know, you can 2v1 overload. Camille can get out, but it will be interesting to see how that goes. Vel'Koz, it's a bit of an anomaly in the mid lane. Vel'Koz loves to play with hard CC because that's easiest for him to follow up. And if Vel'Koz gets to lay a full combo on a carry, they always die. And Pantheon Vel'Koz works really, really well. It's kind of like, I don't know if you played when this was a thing, Pantheon Taliyah worked the exact same way because Taliyah needs hard CC to hit her full combo. It works the exact same way. It's just nobody plays Vel'Koz unless you're Azap, but just still works the same way. And Camille can fill the duty. I really like Yunara Lulu in a vacuum. In this team comp, they kind of don't want to do the same thing. They kind of want to skill. Yeah, it's like, a little bit all over the place.
These are two champions who can follow up, but when you're talking about like hard CC, run it down on them, I'm not really thinking of Yunara Lulu when I'm thinking about that. Like, that is not the first one that I am thinking of when I see that. And so I feel like, yeah, is it a really strong bot lane duo that's going to win the bot lane? Yes. Is it going to be great in the overall team fight? Not really. Because Nessie and Sunny want to run it down with Kai'Zel following up, and Nessie, not Nessie and Sunny, Nordstream and Waka would rather kind of sit back here. And so when you look at the other team comp, I mean, they got great engage and disengage. You can easily, I mean, like you said, when the Pantheon ult comes in, get out of here, and Nocturne ultimate, scatter the weak, things like that. I think this is going to be kind of a struggle for the Freljords. And you mentioned it is a tough comp to pull off, but that's the thing. If they can pull it off, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. If they can't, we are in for a quick 2-0, and we will send it to the lower bracket after this one.
Yeah, I think that if you're looking at this game from the perspective of, hey, how are you winning this as red side? I'm gonna be real, it's a split pushing Camille that just split pushes the enemies to death unendingly, and Yunara Lulu disengage everything together with Vel'Koz, and instead of being forced to use Pantheon Spears to check bushes, you just kind of stand in lanes and let them walk into you, or Vel'Koz gets to stand in a bush, full combo someone randomly, and that'll be interesting. But I think that Piltover, I'm too much of a sucker for a easy to execute team comp. I just love them. They just work, you know. You just press your buttons and go forward. It's what I love to do as well. So I think that
it's hard to
as
mess
long
it
as you
up.
don't let this, as long as you don't let this Camille get out of control, I think you're in a really good spot. I mean, look how easy it is for Jinx to get a reset. All you need to do is get one rocket or super mega death rocket onto the person that Nocturne ults, get the reset, and you will shred that team. You have 2.5 items. You are running through them like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, I will say there is one concern about the Camille getting going. It's Nessie. Anyone who's been in the chat has seen it. Everyone is a fan of Nessie. And that man showed off some beautiful skills last game. But it wasn't enough. I mean, even with the beautiful skills last game, Kebab went blow for blow. So this game going to be an interesting one as game 2 is officially underway.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it start. I hope that, Freljord don't have to be as much of a pillow fort this time and kind of just turtle up and sit back, and hopefully they can pull something out here. And yeah, this will be a big moment for them, and I think that this game can decide a lot for how you're feeling going forward. So I hope that they manage to pull it off here. On the other side, Piltover, do what you've been doing. Why not? Why stop what you've been causing you to win?
Yeah, and Tuba, I will let you know that the stream is still lagging. I hate to tell you, but chat, I will say, yes, we do need a lot of funds. If you cash app me $700 right now, I can tell you that there is a 5% chance of better production, and I will add 3 more frames per second on. Okay? $500. That's all I'm asking for. It's just a small ask, chat. Okay, like, no, I'm just kidding.
I don't got $500, but
Productions Internet. NA Production, guys. If you spam it in chat, it'll piss Tuba off enough to where he stops making NA Production. So make sure to spam NA Production in chat. Luckily, it's the start of the game, so we're not missing a lot. But yeah, this will be an interesting one, and I think we're both on the same page of favoring the side of the Piltover comp. And I mean, my concern is the Ornn versus the Camille, and I think this match will come down to that top lane again. Well, last time didn't come down to the top lane, but I think that's where I'm especially going to look, because if this turns into a rough game, I could get a date with Megan Fox for less. Okay, that's fair. Okay, 50 cents, and I will yell at Tuba. Nah, well,
I got a cantaloupe for you.
Damn it, Tuba! Consider it done. Guys, every $1 donated, we throw a tomato at Tuba. Come on, guys. I'm gonna take the money, fly to his house, and we're just gonna throw tomatoes at him on stream. Yeah, on stream. This is how the stream's gonna go. I'm gonna come in with my camera. I'm gonna have it on my shoulder. Yo, Tuba, you remember when you messed up production? And just start throwing it at him. That's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna ignore that he's gonna ask, "How the hell did you find my address?" That's an irrelevant question. If we reach the donation goal, we will kill Tuba on stream. That is absolutely insane. No, we will ban Seraphine. We will ban him from playing Seraphine for the rest of his life, guys. $500, and Tuba can never touch Seraphine again. It'll absolutely be the death of him. But finally back in, please let us know, chat, if the stream is still lagging. But I think this match, the big thing to watch is the junglers, but I'm also very interested in this top lane.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I mean, I think that especially within Camille, which you don't see as much nowadays, but I really like Camille. So I think that'll be an interesting one to pull off. We'll also have to see this mid lane. I'm really scared for Kai'Sal. I'm gonna be real. I think this Syndra is gonna solo kill him. I'm just putting it out there. I would love to support my Freljordian brother, but I'm just watching this Syndra trade early on, and that's looking really good. But same goes for topside. If Nessie gets control here. Yep.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, Kebab doesn't need to win this lane. He just needs to keep Nessie contained. The problem is, last game, he had a champion that could really scrap with the Kled. You just don't have that here, so it's going to be a much different concept in practice versus how last game went.
Definitely, and I mean the Camille, especially if you gank once or twice for the Camille, once she gets out of hand, it's disgusting how quickly that champion burns through towers with the the fact that you have a Cho'Gath ultimate on an ability into an Ornn, feels pretty good. Feels pretty damn good. But yeah, I think that we see the junglers making their way to their respective scuttle crabs, see if anyone wants to try anything. But I don't think so yet. I think we'll see some more trading back and forth. Oh, I love that from Nessie. E onto the Ornn Q and then E onto the Ornn again. That was really neat.
Yeah, and that is actually an interaction, and you really got to be careful of that, because the hook shot can be used in so many fascinating ways, and it has a very high skill ceiling. And I mean, literally, you can just use the Ornn's abilities against him if you wanted to.
Yeah, the E-Flash combos that you can do with Camille, when I see what Bin does, it always surprises me that these things are actually possible with this champion, and especially then when I play it with my grandpa hands, I'm like, this is not it at all. Ooh, Kai'Sal, that's a rough trade, be careful there, bud.
Yeah, people like us are not allowed to touch Camille.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, Ghost from the Syndra. Oh, Kaizel. Bro, we just talked about this.
And over in
And
the
Waka
bot
as
lane,
well.
Waka as well.
No.
Oh no! And this game already starting to get a little bit out of control. Kebab,
Boys,
kebab,
what's
kebab,
happening?
Kebab's scaring me.
Kebab, be careful.
We
Don't do
may
what
need
the
you to
opponents
leave the call to go give them a pep talk. Because already we are less than 5 minutes in and it's 2 kills.
Oof. Oh, Kebab, you need to be careful here, bud. This is how you die. Please. This right here, you're.
He feels
You would say I would
confident.
want him to die, but I'm here for good league, you know. But if Nessie gets
Yeah.
enough mana and combos onto him, I think he's also about to take over to levels. Oh, Pantheon's here. He's dead.
He has the Ornhorn though if he wants to try to use it.
He's
No flash though. He opted to take ignite instead of flash, which is
brave.
that's a decision, and that's a decision. But already I think he's gonna start to regret it as Sea Guardian gets the root. Or not the root, but the stun. And we do see Macria trying to freeze this wave for his top laner, just so he can teleport back in.
I have to say, Sea Guardian's been on point with those rel Qs. I'm not sure what the ability name is, something strike, but another double
Shattering
stun there.
strike.
That's shattering strike. That's it. Another double stun there. Really well played. That's what we love to see. So she's been really strong on this. And if a rel is ahead with the Jinx, it's nuts to see. And Tuba just told me it's 2 of Waka's champions. I hope Waka even gets to play another one of his champions this series. Come on, bro. Step it up. Oh, Kaizel, do it for me, bud. As we see here, some top lane trading. Got to draw at straws to help my boys win this one. But yeah,
and
Camille,
I'd
you
also
get a
like
kill,
to-
but
I'd like to point out real quick, look at the CS already. I mean, Kebab is going blow for blow on CS. Macria is up already. The mid lane is up. The only thing is Nord Stream does have a 20 CS lead, so the gold is about even there. But looking at the CS for
Oh,
Sea
Nessie's
Guardian, I
dead.
think I found out where that CS went.
Nessie's
And Nessie's in
dead.
a lot of danger. The Hextech ultimatum not going to be enough as the ignite comes through, and that is an early kill in the 1 versus 1. And this is the thing about the Ornn, is that he does a shocking amount of damage that seems to always catch people off guard. You're like, it's just a tank. He can't do that much. And they whacks you with an auto, and you get your stuff rocked.
yeah, it's nuts.
No way we have a smite reaction timer too. But Tuba, what have you been doing in the production house?
Dude, I love that. I love that. Smite reaction timer, that's my new favorite thing.
Remind me to never play this game when Tuba's doing production, because I can't wait for him to be like, ha ha ha! Shadow 5 seconds late, moron! I don't feel like that. I don't want to get exposed.
Do you jungle?
I do jungle. I am a jungle and mid laner. Also, apparently, according to the chat, Sea Guardian is known for her Rel. So she has gotten champions she absolutely adores. And, I mean, she has been absolutely phenomenal on it. And I mean, maybe there wasn't enough research done into what champions she plays, because she does stream her games on her Twitch, so you could get a little bit of extra scouting. But right now, it definitely doesn't seem like this was scouted enough. But the Grand Starfall is going to come in on the bottom side, and the barrier and the flash is not going to be enough for even a kill, as the overgrowth helps the Pantheon escape. And Nord Stream took a turret shot, but he's a-okay, as the trade will be for the grubs on the top side.
That was a really well played dive bot there, and yeah, as you said, Sea Guardian's been popping off. For me, the most crucial moment in game 1 where it flipped was when she didn't die bot lane when they went for the 3v2, and instead she killed the Sivir, and then in the elongated trade, it ended up being 3 for 3, but the Sivir was dead for that entire time, so didn't get any XP or gold, whereas her AD carry did, and that was a game-deciding moment for me in Game 1, and here in Game 2, she's been really good again. Leaves her AD carry alone for 1 second, though, and, AD carries be AD carrying, stood under tower, didn't play safe enough, and got mercilessly tower dived. Really well played by Waka to take the turret aggro first, let it drop, and they were able to make it out cleanly.
I'd just like to say real quick, of course we're biased casters. This guy is literally praying Freljord wins this, and I will support the fellow girlies. So, of course it's biased casting. What do you expect? No, I'm just kidding. We're doing our best to stay unbiased, because any caster and any true fan is always a fan of good League of Legends, especially your Game 3s, your Game 5s, your Game 7s. I mean, the only people who don't want to see close League of Legends is the players themselves, or the producer who just wants to go home. Those are the only people who want to see a quick sweep. We would love to see a Game 3 here, but this one already is looking a lot more even after the play on the bot side, but Kebab has Loch Ness in his sights, and over in the mid lane, Kai'Sa having to use the flash, and he just cannot get away from the ultimate, and so he's taking just so much damage, and Kai'Sa, it has not been a fun day for him so far, and it's going to continue to get worse. Whimsy solo bolo in the mid lane.
Oh, this Camille's dead. Nocturne's gonna ult. Watch. They think they have it. Yeah.
They thought they had it indeed, and the Ignite is on. Loch Ness tries to use the E to get away, but it's not going to be enough. The Sunny's going to have to run for his life now, and he's going to use the shield and the flash to try to get it out of there, but he's going to be able to escape, but just barely. He can only carry home with him the burned ashes of Nessie, as Sea Guardian might have overstepped now. Northstream using the ultimate to go in, but the Wild Growth is going to keep Sea Guardian alive for just a little bit longer. Sora's in a lot of danger, trying to get excited, not going to be able to. Kai'Sa's here too. And Sea Guardian's on an island, and you're not gonna escape this one. It's a double kill over in the bot side, and this game is looking a lot more even.
Yeah, that was really big that the Vel'Koz gets the kill there. Good Shatter of the Week. I think he should be out, especially with the slow. Yeah, he's out.
Should be out. He will be. Oh my. I mean, that's what we talked about in the draft, though. That Scatter the Weak would really keep the Pantheon away. Beautiful timing on it. And, I mean, you saw how much damage Sunny took just from one Scatter the Weak. I mean, the gold lead was up to 1,000, and you can see it on the gold graph. It's quickly dropped even. Now, Freljord have come out and looked a lot better in this game so far. But what do you make sure to tell your team so you don't get overambitious and don't mess this up, as Nessie might have messed up indeed, as he's going to be comboed up, doesn't have the ultimate to get away. He has the E, but the Ornhorn's going to be called, and he's knocked up under the turrets. Bye. Nessie did absolutely beautifully last game, but this game he looks like the absolute punching bag. Drake claimed in the bot side, Nocturne going down bot, and everyone's dying across the rift. Waka barely survives as it's another solo bolo in the mid lane. Northstream looking for a little bit more. Cannot get it. Here comes Limsy as they look to crash this under the turret, but they don't have enough. Just barely. Waka surviving on a sliver, as there's no Super Mega Death Rocket, but this may be an angle under the turret. Sunny's going to be hanging around looking to keep his team alive. 4 versus 3 with the turret. Gotta be careful. Everyone's dancing. Everyone's ready for a party as the crash down Magnastorm comes through, but it was knocked away beautifully, and that's a kill on the Sea Guardian.
All right, Freljord. Stepped it out there, but 2 beautiful solo kills back to back from the solo laners, from the Piltovians. Really well done, has to be said. Kebab knowing his limits, and yeah, we talked about Limsy versus Kai'Sa already from last game, and this game he wanted a champion with kill pressure, and he has 3 solo kills, so I don't know what else to say except for well done. But as Vel'Koz, you can still have big impact in this game.
You're still very relevant champion, so we'll see what he pulls out here. But if I was Freljord, this is a moment. Regroup, see what objectives you want to take. Your 2 Drakes down. Make sure that the next fight you take is a really good fight, because at this point, a bad fight will swing the gold lead massively. As I'm...
Yeah, and the other thing is, it only is a 1k gold lead. You
Oh,
do
it's
not
happening
need to hit
again.
the panic button yet. As
It's gonna
this
happen
one going to
again,
be
the
a
same
topside
thing.
fight. Lights are going to be turned out with the Ornhorn going to be called in. It's going to be the target on the
Oh.
Nessie. Nessie just cannot catch a break. Every time Sunny appears topside, Macria has perfectly matched him, and bad turns to worse. As just as I said, it's only a 1k gold lead. It's almost up to 2k.
Yeah, that's a scary one. I could see it happening. Oh, Kaisel's dead. That's sad. Oh,
No
next combo. Yep.
ultimate used until now. There we go.
Yeah, I had to wait for the Q cooldown. I thought he had it already. I was a bit preemptive on my assumption there, but we've seen it so many times now. Like, you could smell it. You see the Nocturne on the mini map. We of course have perfect vision. The Pantheon tries to come up for the gank, and the Nocturne just ults. We talked about it in draft. It's really simple. It works every time, and that's why I said not again. And yeah, it's gonna keep happening unless you come up with a different game plan to do something about this. As bot lane. Exhaust used. Pantheon ult.
Flash. The Crash Down Magnus Storm is going to come through, but maybe not what you wanted to do. Sea Guardian got a little excited, and she takes her ADC to a grave with her. Nord Stream low on HP, but that is exactly the bounce back play you wanted to see out of the Freljord, as Sunny swooping around for another one. Limsey is here though. Limsey is here. Scatter the weak, and that's a kill. Over in the top side, Macria gonna be in a lot of danger. The Hextech ultimate is gonna be used, but you're gonna see the ultimate out of the cancel. That is just not enough. A chaos across the rift as the bot side has a member drop. The top side has a member drop, and it's a 2 for 2 in the extended play.
Yeah, and really big again. The Syndra got all the kills bot lane. I sighed in fear and despair as, oh, dude, Kaisel, come on, bro. Please. Not what we want to see, man.
I'm gonna say this right now. During the bidding war, some people questioned why Piltover spent so much money on Limsey. I think we're seeing it perfectly here. Limsey looks like a machine amongst men, as the Ornhorn's gonna be called. Kebab doesn't care that you're under the turret. He's gonna full send it, and he's gonna solo you yet again. And Kebab is up 3 whole levels with 1,500 gold. And this is just absolutely phenomenal out of the Piltover.
I'm flabbergasted. We just watched the same 2-minute sequence back to back. We watched Nocturne counter gank the Pantheon top lane, and Piltover kills him. Then we went bot lane for a fight, where in the end, in the extended chase, Piltover won. Then at the same time, top lane, there was a fight that went well for Freljord. And then we did the same thing again where Ornn solo killed him. And Kaisel got solo killed. Oh, we survive.
Oh
Thank
my
God.
goodness, everyone survives thanks to Waka's overgrowth. Kaisel gets out, but this one is looking very dangerous. The Super Mega Death Rocket was used, but here comes Kebab as he's going to catch one out, but Sunny's going to be here quickly for the follow-up as Nessie's going to be chasing him down with Sunny, but here comes Sea Guardian looking to get him out of here. Crash down is going to work. Sunny's teammates are here, but are they here in time? Magnus Storm comes through. There goes the solar beam, burning them all to the ground, as it's going to be a 1-for-1. Limsey gets another kill, though. Absolutely legendary performance out of him. And with the blinking health bars, they gotta back up. And we're bringing out the smite reaction. Stop it, Tuba. He was all alone on that Drake. But my goodness, with a 4.3k gold lead, Mao, what do the Freljord need to do to bring this back?
Okay, last game we tried the turtling strat, didn't work. Make some picks. Just make something ballsy happen. You gotta send it. Your team comp's in shambles. Your split pusher has gotten her ass handed to her by an Ornn. It's a rough time out there. Basically, if Piltover get Baron and push, I think they just end the game. Like this game is over in like 5-6 minutes if Piltover just play smart and just get the Baron and end. Like I'm gonna be real, we're looking at a 24-minute game here. Just how that goes at this point. 5k head. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
he's dead.
Oh
Yes.
no, Kaizel
Even auto
has
dominion.
not
He
been allowed
PM
to
auto
play
dominion.
the game. Kaizel has not been allowed to play the game today, and it's going to absolutely continue. He has been the punching bag for the Piltover, and I mean, he just looked ice cold from the get-go in this series, and he has not been able to heat up.
Yeah, I've just one complaint about Limsey. Why did you wait so long to buy your Medjais, bro? Should have bought this 6 kills ago, but that's on you. Like, you know, sometimes you don't feel it. But, man, this game is rough for Freljord. Like, let's be positive here. Camille can still match Ornn into the side lane unless Ornn full combos her. That's a bit of a rough one, so you have to play super passively. I think Rel can just engage mid whenever she wants if Nocturne has ult and can follow up, so that's really hard. Now that Baron has spawned, they can just pressure Baron, because Freljord knows what I know. Baron is just the game ends for Piltover immediately, and one fight, oh yeah, that's it. Yep.
This is going to be it. North Stream is exhausted, trying to get out of there using the flash. Sunny's going to quickly follow it up, but the Ornhorn's going to be caught from the side, and it's going to go right onto North Stream as he's just going to go down. Absolutely nothing you can do. The Freljord have not been able to heat up in this series. They are ice cold, both on and off the rip, as nothing has gone right for them in this series. It's a Baron for the Piltover. Absolutely no contention can come of this unless Sunny wants to try for the Miracle Steal, making his way over. Might take a look at it, but he's going to meet the power of Limsey. Perfect block with the shield, but that's going to be it. Kaizel, please. Your bad day is going to get worse if you're going to try this one. He uses the tectonic plates to shift him away, but here comes the steal. Not going to work out. And nothing can go right for the Freljord as the Piltover are in full control.
Yeah, Piltover are looking to send Waka and his boys back to Football Manager. That was rough. Waka overstepped there. Mid lane got put into the laundry basket and absolutely taken to the cleaners. That was really well executed by Sea Guardian. Sees the overstep. Look, I respect sending it for Baron, but that means the game is over and they're going to prove my prediction right. If Piltover ends this game before 24 minutes, oh, that would be beautiful for what I predicted. Usually I'm very wrong with this. It's been going really well this series, so I'm gonna mentally flag this one. But my lord, what a performance from Piltover.
Don't lie to us. I know you're the script writer. You got every draft prediction right. You've gotten the
I was
game
so wrong
predictions
myself.
right. Nah, I don't want to hear it. This guy writes the script. And ladies and gentlemen, you know who to pay some money to if you want some extra favors. As Macria not going to do any favors for Kaizel as the crash out. Magnus Storm is going to come through. And down goes the Vel'Koz yet again. Absolutely no chance to play the game. As Piltover are gonna look to push this. Final opportunity for the Freljord. What fire do they have left in the steam engine? Not much! Crash down, Magnus Torcas throws the Ornhorn's gonna be caught for the side, but you can see Sea Guardian go down quickly. And it's a lot of danger, but here goes the Nocturne in the middle of the mall as Makria. Sora's extended as he's gonna go through, and the Freljord are gonna be frozen over! Piltover gonna take this 2-0!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they did it even faster than I thought they would. Jeez, this was really well done. Absolutely wonderful engage here at the end. Showed up, win the 4v5. Really love the waiting of the Nocturne. Make sure you have all your abilities. Do as much damage as possible. Can they hold? Don't walk up too far, Waka. If you die right here, it ends again.
They need to be careful of this. It cannot end. A good job not to get overzealous. Tuba, remind your players not to say GG early in chat. Throwing a brick at you. But This is going to be final opportunity. And Nessie just went in the middle of them. Makria and Sea Guardian going to catch him off.
Oh, bro.
And this is just the end. Nessie continues to be drowned beneath the waves of the Piltover. Kebab going to be going in as he's going to use the Ornhorn with the Nocturne Ultimate. And they're going to find their target in this carry. And Nordstream going to be dropped to the grave. Kaisel up next. Here comes Waka and Sunny trying to get something back. They get the Jinx, but the crash net over the wall is going to work out as Lindsay's there. Lindsay doing a lot of damage. Absolutely no hope for the Freljord. They have not had anything go right for them, and it continues to go wrong. The Scuttle Crab is going to get in on the action, and absolutely nothing works. Waka's gonna go home with a horror story to tell, and it's about this 2-0.
Yeah, he's gonna need to play some Iceland Football Manager to get over this one. Christ in heaven, I would too. Get a 4-hour session in to recover from this, man. Yeah, send it one more time, boys. Just one more final fight. Pop goes the Yunara. Yep.
Absolutely brutal. Sea Guardian crashed
so
down,
over.
and Nessie can only run. A good smite reaction by Makria this time, says the statistics. But this has not been a good reaction out of the Freljord. They needed to bounce back. Absolutely no hope. Kaisel and Nessie got absolutely bullied this game, and with the Nexus open, absolutely nothing they can do. Ornhorn's gonna go awry. Limsey picks up another, and Limsey and the Piltover have full control of this series.
16-1-6 from the Syndra. Holy moly, what the hell? At the end there, it was a QE and a kill. That was unbelievable. I respect Freljord. They sent it about 6 times there in those last 5 minutes. Like, they were like, we're going to get our final fight. And then they didn't end, so they're like, okay, we just keep going. Like, who knows? Maybe they'll screw it. But they didn't. And yeah, look at this damage stat. Whoa. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent.
Once Limsey got on the rift, it was Snover for the Snow People. They tried their best, but like their environments, they came out ice cold. This did not look like much of a competition for the Piltovers, as they did an absolutely beautiful job. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to send it to a break. When we come back, we will have some more lower bracket action for you. We will see you all after the break.
Okay, folks, before we jump into our next series, I just want to give a big shout out to firstly all of you guys for being here for our first ever game that we've shown here on Runeterra Rising. We've had a great turnout, smashing all my expectations. So I just firstly want to say thanks to you guys. And I know it's been a very eventful week if you've been in the Discord. And one of the things we said we would do was build a League Ops team. And I just want to give a shout out to the guys that we've chosen to be in the kind of first selection of them, to use the league term right now. Obviously, we may look to add more people to these as we go along. But during the initial intake, we've brought on board Gwen Castle from the lower bracket, Titan Tenno. We've got Ben, otherwise known as BDW. There's a lot of X's and G's after that. And also Monty. So these guys will be your go-to people for the League Ops team, joining the likes of Lou, Bushy, and Jack, who will help, obviously, with all your tickets, with all your issues. These will be the go-to people. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We're very much ready to get on with the next series. So I think it's time for me to introduce your hosts for this evening's lower bracket game. You've already seen them both tonight. Obviously in Mal in the last series, and you had I'll let him introduce himself, shall we? Bringing you guys in now.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, cheers. Hi Mal.
mate.
How are we?
I was having a good time. I was like, I'm gonna cast my boys tonight. I'm gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Waka's gonna smurf on this Karma pick. It's gonna be really good. And then Seraphine didn't die 9 minutes in that bot lane play, and then Sivir died, and she didn't get any XP, and then it was all messed up. And then it just never came back. And then game 2, I mean, I think we saw the drafts, and not much needs to be said.
Yeah, if I speak, big trouble. So we will just move on and go on to the draft for this series here between Void Grabs and Frostguard. Yeah, moving on swiftly. I'm assuming these are just target bans here.
Yeah. We did the same thing as you guys. We had locked bans as well, pretty much. We knew what we wanted to ban. We saw that their top laner played Kled. We thought, get him off of Kled. We definitely need that. Same with Viego.
Makes sense.
I feel like Viego is such a free champion. You get one reset, you smash your forehead into the keyboard, and you win the fight. Like, I'm not about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I respect it. A Briar. Oh yeah, your jungler plays Briar, right?
Yeah, and then we banned Seraphine last year because that champion it's nuts, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. And what
I
are we
think they-
first picking here? Let's have a look.
I don't remember this one, actually. I would love to smurf another draft. I managed to predict some of your draft picks correctly. I was so proud. I was like, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the
first
Silas.
pick. Oh wait, okay, wait. Is this a flex pick? Mids, top, jungle?
Yeah, we didn't know
Support?
throughout the draft. I'll be real. We actually had no idea, especially once you see the other champions locked in. We didn't actually know until we got into the loading screen. Like, we were kind of like sure what was happening here, but they had 3 champions who could all have technically played several lanes, and I'm pretty sure we were deciding here on if we wanted to take Ashe or not. We didn't want to give the
I think
Silas Ashe
Corki-
ult, so we picked Corki.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, it makes sense. I mean, you've banned Seraphine, right? And Seraphine
Yep.
currently is like Ashe's best pairing on the entire split. So I think the Corki pick makes sense. You can still go Nami if you want, but I have a feeling you're not picking Nami. You're picking something else
No.
probably. So yeah, makes sense.
I definitely did not pick Nami. I think we picked jungle here, Shen.
Oh, Shen.
Another
okay,
champ. Yeah, we did. Silas actually hates taking Shen ult. It isn't actually very good, and you just actually stand around for really long, and you don't actually have as good of a time
Yeah,
out of it. And
makes
the
sense.
shield.
Yeah.
The shield isn't actually as big. They pick MF here. Yeah, I think we played too scared into the MF a little bit. I thought maybe we need to ban it or not, but I feel like the champion's so strong and so easy to execute at the moment. Like, you just need
Yeah.
one CC and ER, and someone's dead. Like, it's no questions asked.
We were MF was on our minds today. It didn't come out because the scenario that we thought about did not happen. But we'll have to see if they. I mean, did they just lock support here, or do they show it as
Yeah.
Salas is going? Or
No, I'm pretty sure they locked support here and we banned out some
Okay.
mid laners.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, no,
okay,
right. Right.
so they.
They
I'm-
took
I'm-
Neferi.
They should give it away, but I guess it could still go like Neferi top, Salas mid, or Salas jungle, Neferi mid, or. But most
Yeah.
likely it's Neferi jungle, Salas mid, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's where we were as well. So we were talking to Wilbur Viblerg, and our Icelandic Ancelotti was going through his champion pool of all 3 champions. And we,
Oh, yeah,
we
the
went to
the
Veigar.
champion puddle, the champion puddle.
exactly
that
the
is.
champion puddle that we
Uh,
went through.
Yeah, it gets his Veigar. Yeah, nice. Seen this guy play Veigar a ton of times. I'm expecting big things here.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I really like playing with a Veigar. I love the cage. It's so
Yeah,
setup worthy.
The cage value in comp is like is so good, and there's the respect thresh ban.
Yeah, 94% win rate in 4 seasons of Fearless.
Oh.
You know.
I've never seen that number in my life when it comes to Fearless. Interesting. And the Blitzcrank ban, hey.
So I had to pick what was left here, of course. So I picked Leona,
Okay.
and we were
Okay,
just talking
yeah.
about what we wanted to do top lane here. Mainly, I wanted something that is better into the Neferi, and I don't get stopped by the dogs. I wasn't actually looking at the other champions because I'm sure you've had it happen. You're a hook support, and you hook one of those Neferi dogs, you want to kill yourself. Like that is actually one of the worst feeling.
Yeah, it's I was playing against Neferi in scrims yesterday, and I was trying to chase it down with Karma, and I just kept mantra queuing her dogs. And so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
couldn't
exactly.
get dogs to block my mantra queue. I just couldn't check. It was so depressing. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like the Muriel pick here. I think doesn't really have much setup for ulti here, right? And even if she does ulti, you can just solo flare her, and it's So
Exactly. And then here comes
The
the
Wukong.
Wukong. So this is the moment when we're like, okay,
Right.
so
Yeah.
where is everybody going here?
yeah,
we're not
where are
really
these
sure.
champions? Yeah.
So we had concluded Neferi mid because we had seen that Jason had played Neferi mid, and we thought Wukong jungle and Silas top. So
Oh, okay.
we talked to our top laner, the GOAT, Huali,
Darius. Yeah.
picks up Darius. So we thought, it should be good. Silas doesn't have too many ults here that are looking dangerous.
Yeah, no.
Bot lane's a bit scary because I think we can win level 2, but after that we will never actually win against them because it's Melio. He just queues me away, and MF, she loves those short trades, and especially with the Melio W on MF, it's really good.
Yeah, it's a bit spicy. Okay, so were you guys correct, or did they go in different places?
We were
find out
wrong.
in the game,
It's
I guess.
Neferi.
We were wrong?
It's
Okay.
yeah, we were wrong. We were actually wrong. You're about to see. It's
Okay,
we
so
were
I'm
actually
I'm excited.
so
Ah!
you can see and
Yeah.
Ignite Ghost Neferi top.
Okay.
This is not something we were
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
was not on my bingo card, so to say. I didn't have this
Of
one
course
on
not.
my list of shit that was happening.
Interesting choice. We'll have to see if they can get much value out of the double combat sum top laner with no flash, no TP. Very, very flippy. If he dies, okay, the Nunu flew. Okay, I respect it. Wise choice. Trading wards in the middle brush as well. Okay.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. I'm a Nunu flute enjoyer. Always have been.
Oh, the fake Galio emotes. As a Galio emote enjoyer myself, that's not the best one you can get. There's a better one to get out there.
There is.
I would.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
go on. Sorry, go on.
So we have some bot lane trading here, and
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of really pushing for level 2, but I feel it's always so hard. especially when you're
Yeah.
playing as a melee support. Like I was trying to save up my support
Yeah,
item
you have
here to
to-
make sure I can get 2 of the next melees again, just so that you can force
Yeah.
it, you know? But it cost me so much HP literally just to like
Yeah, you have
think
to trade
about
your
me.
HP for it, and yeah. It is kind of about saving your HP so that when you have access to all your spells, you're healthy enough to actually be able to send it, and like it's a winning trade, you
Yeah.
know. Because if you lose too much HP at the start, it will be a bit cooked for you. I mean, I'm expecting. Not expecting much in mid. I'm expecting the Veigar here to just try and stack up with his Q and just mega chill. I'm not really sure on Shen's clear anymore because they did nerf him. I'm not sure how good it is anymore, so I have to see how quick he is. Neferi getting the priority, I guess Arcane Comet, and she just does what Neferi does, I guess.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. These trades top lane, it feels so weird. Like I'm not a top laner. You're not a top laner. Like I look at some of these matchups and I'm like, this is how this is supposed to go. Like really? Like you tell me this? Like I hear Darius into Neferi and I'm like, I have no idea how you even play that as Neferi. But then I see the like Comet poke with Q and I'm like, maybe you're cooking something here.
Yeah, there's a bit of tech there. There's a bit of tech. You got to imagine. Oh, okay. Well, the Knight goes out early. We're flashing on the Neferi. I mean, Neferi has no flash. We'll have to see if this amounts to anything. I don't think it does. Neferi just ghosts away. Okay, trading both summoner spells on the Darius for the ghost from Neferi is a bit scary. Bot lane, just some nice trading going on here. Corki's a bit low though. AnimF has a pot. Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's a bit sketchy for you guys now with no pot on MF and Corki, and they out sustain you right with Mirio W. So
yep.
Silas looking on the Veigar. Beautiful Veigar cage coming out. Silas is gonna flash, but the taunt coming in from the Shen. Did we pick up the kill? Oh, beautiful first blood coming out for Vilberg on the Veigar as Wukong is going to be bot lane, and I think that, I mean, the HUD looks a bit weird, but I think you guys don't use any summons, right? So that's just really good.
No, I eat onto the Wukong who W'd forward and let him take me out. That was actually really nice. But yeah, shout out to Vilberg there. Mid lane, that cage was really nice.
Yeah.
Forces the flash and gets the kill. With the Q, it's the most satisfying thing on Veigar. The extra accuracy.
Yeah,
nice.
So juicy. Looking
Yeah,
nice now.
money.
No Silas flash on mid. We'll look to punish that now.
700 gold up already. Really big. A Veigar who's ahead is one of the scariest things that there is always, because it feels like he literally just needs to hit you with QR, and like, what are you going to do? Like,
yeah,
not get hit by the point and click ability? Like, no. But this the early game was relatively slow. I mean, it's also it's quite hard to make an impact on a lot of these lanes. Like this bot lane, if you go in as Leona, Milio Qs you and you die.
Yeah,
they can't go in on us because if you go too deep, the Leona stuns you and you end up dying to the Corki combo. So you kind of just sit there, and Shen got a nice gank off. Veigar's just scaling mid. This top lane still freaks me out, man. These top lane.
Yeah, this is not your classic top lane matchup. You know, double, no TPs, just pair of ignites and. We're flashless on Neferi, and Darius has 6. He's looking to run Neferi down. Neferi does the undodgeable ability. I have no idea what it is. I have not played that champion. And it's going to be a free Drake. Free Drake here for, oh my god, for the Frost Guard. I can't believe I just had a brain fart and I forgot what your team's name was, even though you're my faction. Oh no. But yeah, free Drake, completely uncontested. You guys are mega chilling.
Yeah, we really called out this rotation. I said we have to push in here. They're looking to reset. Called Elmo over to get onto the Drake immediately. Like in my opinion, Drake's the most broken things in these fearless games, especially in lower bracket. Free stats are free stats.
Yeah.
Vilberg.
Vilberg is smurfing.
Oh, it's Runeterra Rising. My bad. It's Runeterra Rising, not fearless. But Vilberg. What a man!
Yeah, he's smurfing there on the Veigar. He still has flash as well. He just sidestepped the.
Oh no!
Oh, and the Fairy killing the Darius. Oh, that's not what you want to see.
Oh, I
Ooh.
hadn't seen this. Oh no!
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, this Salis is not enjoying himself. Oh, we're fighting mid.
Oh, no.
Hello? Ah, he walks away.
Yeah,
Okay.
saw the Wukong here as well.
Yeah, on your blue buff.
Yep.
Oh, we know as well. Okay, beautiful. Shen top lane as well. Oh, hello. Oh, me bomber clats Vilberg with the kill.
Is it?
The
Oh!
solo kill on the Jason mat on the sun. It's pretty simple. He just puts the cage down, walks up, presses R. The pretty hard combo to hit, really. Well played to him. 2-0 on the Veigar now. Honestly, it's looking pretty good in the mid lane now. 1.1k gold lead in the mid lane.
Yeah, Viblerg really went for it. He once he was ahead here, like you could hear him in the comms, like, oh, this is an exciting moment, and you see it here in the gold difference as well. Like Sud has some good gold. He's a little bit ahead bot lane, but Vilberg just really strong right now, and this is it's beautiful.
He's got his items ready. He's got his items ready. Shen in the top lane now. The flash taunt coming out. Neferi gonna look to. Oh, we missed the E on the Darius, and the Neferi gets away, but has to use the Ghost. Ghost for flash exchange there. I tell you what, this Neferi looks a bit slippery to get onto, actually, even without flash.
Yeah, it really surprised me. Like, that champion is terrible to deal with. Oh, look at that gold efficiency from that Darius. He's been hitting into that Neferi endlessly. Love to see that.
Gonna be a free grubs as well.
Yeah, I rotated up for them. I said we have to get these, then they can't contest here. Corki stays safe, clears the wave. Perfect. Objectives, win games. It's my motto.
I like that. I don't know what objectives are from earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. And a solo kill from the Darius.
That was actually really well played.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Saw the angle.
And MF ulting. I mean, he even misses his E, and it doesn't even matter. I think he just gets on top of him and just drops the ulti down. Okay, the solo lane is performing here. I mean, they have a little bot lead, a little CS lead in the bot lane, but as my game showed earlier, it doesn't really matter. As they're really forcing here on the Veigar, and he gets away, has to flash, but ignite used by the Salis and the Wukong ult as well, I believe. So you're Vilberg chilling there.
Yeah, he played absolutely nuts. I don't think he gets enough credit for this Veigar game.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's got a nice CS lead as well.
Yeah, especially looking this back now, like, I'll be real, like, I'm panning around a lot during this game because, well, you know what life is like as a support. You're sitting here in this lane where if you E in, you die. So you're kind of just like 200.
Yeah. You win the game by doing nothing.
Exactly. You're putting down wards and pinging out people, and you're being a bit of a human ward sometimes. So.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the way it has to be sometimes. Yeah.
Exactly. Life sometimes says this is my game plan now. But yeah, I think we see the Drake coming up now. So we wanted to do this Drake.
Okay.
But we
Cool. I mean, but they're both bot laners are still coming out of base. Corki's is hello. Salis flashing onto Vilberg.
Yep.
Oh, gets the shutdown. Okay. I mean, that's Salis champ for you, and they're gonna look to fight this Drake here and push you off it. Yeah, I guess they do after we die mid.
Yeah, we got overconfident, wanted to do two things at once, weren't fully in sync. They capitalized really, really well on this. We got really scared for a second here. I was like, crap. Like, especially with the fight that we look to take here.
Okay. Oh, MF ulti as well. Yeah, coming in. Wait. Oh. Okay. Nice
they
punish
got us
from
really good.
from Blue here. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They punished our
Take a
asses
Corki.
off here. We got super greedy and really well played by
Yeah.
their Wukong and the Silas to step up there and say like, no, go for this after the mid lane play. And yeah, they're up 1k gold and deservedly so.
Yep, 100%. Game a lot more even now. I mean, a massive gold lead on EMF, who has got her hubris.
Yeah, I don't know about
Not
that.
really
I
sure
don't
what the
like
MF
Kate
build.
Boots.
Yeah, I guess she thinks she has just a lot of targets to stack it off pretty easy. I don't know, and she can just one shot everyone.
Can we see a Veigar stack count? Where is he at 12 minutes? Are we able to do that production
103.
wise?
I see 103.
Oh,
You
that'd
see
be
it on
very
the
nice.
not at the bottom, but it's like at his portrait.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah. I see it there next to
Yeah,
Flash.
yeah,
103. That's
yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, my guy. Love to see that. Gold efficiency. Yeah, the MF and Veigar at the moment makes sense. Oh, trading top lane.
Okay.
Once
we're
again, this
fighting.
fight. Can he actually get him this time?
And
Can
nah,
he lock him down?
Neferi's just gonna run away. Surely. Oh, big ulti coming in and ignite. Neferi jumping onto the. Oh.
Oh my
maybe
god. Oh
this-
no.
Oh, Neferi doesn't
Again.
die. Ooh.
Oh, it happened again. We had a deja vu moment.
Yeah.
We watched this play
Yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, but here comes Shen. Does Neferi even die? I don't think so. No.
No,
This
I don't think you
Neferi
can
is
kill her there.
slippery.
Oh, this Neferi is a slippery snake. What are you gonna do?
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look around the board, like they're starting to get their first items in, and we're still making our way there. I really
Yeah,
like
still
Shen's
waiting on
build
try.
here. Just build support items.
Protoplasm.
Like,
Yeah, I like. Yeah. It's OP. It's so good. Yeah.
yeah, it's like why buy the expensive tank items? Like that doesn't matter. Like all you're doing is ulting in, Eing, and putting down your Q and W, and then you're just standing there. Like you need to survive. Just do the shit
Yeah,
that makes other
exactly.
people stronger.
I mean, it's the reason why Shen Jungle started becoming popular. Is the guy in high elo that just started spamming Protoplasm and Zeke's, I think. Maybe
Yep.
yeah, Zeke's. I think. Yeah, just really cheap items, and just makes them very strong. Not a lot happening, honestly. For a low bracket game, there are less kills in this game than there were in our game. So maybe we suck.
Yeah, it's a slow game. You see it's all happening in the solo lanes, bot lane. They collapsed on us really nicely. It's they're playing with their gold lead pretty damn well. Ah, dude, this Neferi, man, I would tilt my ass off, bro.
I would not want to play against this. Like you think you get out and you think you get out and then she just uses one of her 17 spells to just like jump away, become targetable, just like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, bitch slap you through the monitor, becomes untargetable, jumps away.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus
See ya.
Christ.
Oh yeah, well, here we go again. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You almost
What are
got
you
me.
gonna do? Man, I would have slammed my table at least 3 times during this game already. Just like, fuck. Oh.
Okay, as Wukong picks up the crowd there. Milio was here first, and the Veigar. We get the Silas. Milio having to ult, and the Veigar ult coming in maybe a bit too prematurely as the Wukong uses the Cyclone. Shen with a double taunt. Darius with a. It's naughty. It's naughty. Volbig with another kill. Shen ult coming through, and it's a 3-0. Clean team. And Corki is not even there. Corki is in winner's queue.
Yeah. Corki's in winner's queue indeed. Unlike North Stream, Corki was in winner's queue.
We are in loser's queue. GG. And it's just going to be a free Drake. Beautiful.
Yeah, Elmo called this really nice. He was like, yo, I think we can fight here. I was like, I'm running over. I think so too. And then once the Wukong went in, I was like, okay, send it on them. And Elmo I eat in, and just threw all of our abilities on top of each other. And I don't know if you fully saw, but the Veigar W hit every single one of them at the same time, and literally
Yeah,
just like
it's,
half health them.
it's beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
it's nuts.
that's flipped the gold lead on its head back in the Frostguard's favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I still don't know if you win top lane, but Huber seems like a weird item. Like I feel like if you're playing the Fury top with the Snippery Slape Go For Yourself build, then at least like build something like Sundered Sky or something like that to give yourself like the bruiser chance in the game. Is my opinion.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, look at these CS leads in the mid in the bot lane. It's
Yeah.
40 in mid and like almost 45-ish in the
Yep.
bot lane department as well. The game is like pretty much dead. Even as Darius manages to cheese the Neferi, will he finally? Oh yeah, clean.
Oh, he was so satisfied.
Finally gets
I was
on
so
top of
happy.
the Neferi, and he must feel so good right now. All the times the Neferi got away, yeah, you see down the gold graph, it was looking pretty good for the Frostguard up until that second Drake, and then they flipped the game back around in their favor. So well played to them.
Yeah, scary moments there, especially if you're behind and it's a scary fight. But well played to Huali
Yeah.
there in the top lane, makes it count. Stood
Yeah.
in the bush forever, punishes him. Still just doodling around here in this 2v2. Still nothing you can do. Gotta wait for the next roam. Gotta really hope that something happens somewhere else on the map, because you're not really playing League of Legends. You're playing Ward Simulator. It's just one of those games.
It's good fun. It's good fun.
It's good fun, especially with no objectives on the map.
Oh, I mean, oh yeah, I can tell you're already just you're just itching to
Yeah, you're just waiting. I was like, please let me hit one of these that's not too grief, like not like I don't want to burn any summoners, but if it happens, it's not terrible. I'm surprised they Shen clear so well without Tiamat. Like I didn't know this was possible, but like he's been clearing completely fine.
Yeah.
No Tiamat, who cares? Just buy support items.
Knowledge Champ is, I mean, even despite the nerfs, it still looks like it's performing pretty well. I'm gonna have to get my jungler to play this champion, I think. Wukong is in the bot lane. See if he can, see if Vilbo can snuff this out. But Shen with the response in mid. Melio gonna Q, and that Melio should be dead. Yeah. That Melio should be dead. The Melio is not dead. Unlucky there, as Wukong is going to herald the bot lane. I think we're just going to give this one up. It's probably a free turret for them. Nice damage though from the Veigar. Oh, Wukong with the flash. Veigar has to respond. Okay.
Yeah, good by the Wukong to hold the flash and not flash ult immediately and waste something else. I thought for some reason that I could Q Rift Herald here, and I Q'd Rift Herald and it just kind of kept going, and I stood there like an idiot. I was like, fuck.
Oh, this Neferi looks in trouble now. It looks really hard to... Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Look at that damage. Oh, is he dead? I think he's dead.
He's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Darius Bleed is nuts. It's like a second Ignite.
Yeah.
I wish we could replay. If we could go back, Elmo's flash here needs to be clipped. If we can go back about 20 seconds and focus on what happens there, that would be sick if we could get that.
What does he? What does Elmo do?
He just flashes over the wall, does nothing. Like he looks at the Sylas,
Oh.
the Sylas ease away, and he just flashes and just stands there. It was beautiful.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, he does it 2 more times. Pay attention to
Sometime-
the next Shen flash when it's back off of cooldown. On cooldown, he's gonna flash again for nothing.
Sometimes you just gotta flash for aura. Send a message.
Indeed. Here we were struggling with our lane assignments a little bit because nobody actually wants to lane into Neferi. Like even though Veigar is ahead,
okay.
if Neferi W's over the cage, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
one shots the Veigar, and yeah,
I mean-
it's just an annoying one.
I I don't really mind Darius just walking mid here. Like you have Soul Point in 15. Is Leona's going to force onto MF? Milio going to ult, which I think is a pretty good trade because now you can just soda flare like that, and Milio is dead now for real this time.
Yep.
MF having to flash. That's very nice. The cage coming in. MF is in trouble. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, there's no counterplay there, really, is there?
Yeah, she got skill button.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete combo, I guess. Like, fair enough. As the Frost Guard going to be picking up their third Drake of the game. In the theory, probably going to get tier 1 top, but you'll take that.
Yeah, the Veigar damage is so nuts at the moment. In this point of the game, 2
Oh, yeah.
items plus the boots, like.
Oh,
It's
Wukong. I don't think you want this
disgusting.
fight.
Oh, I was about to say that's an angry
we're flashing.
Darius. Like,
Oh, yeah, you don't want to mess with this guy.
look at
Oh,
me. I
actually,
was
maybe
so
you do
excited
wanna mess with
something
me.
was
Oh.
happened. Now we
Shen
have a
ulti.
Shen.
Oh, yeah, you're really happy. Oh, you're flashing in as well.
Yeah!
Oh.
Something was
Oh, and we
happening.
get the... Oh my god, Darius. Okay.
One more time,
Oh,
one more
and
time.
we-
Go,
oh,
go,
we have
go.
no flash. Oh, no.
Darius backed out. Got too excited
That's okay.
to go away again. Finally got to play the game. 21 minutes in, I was like, this is my moment.
I can play.
Saw the
I can hit
Darius in
buttons.
trouble. I was yelling, 7 seconds, 5, 4.
Oh.
Oh, if you hit that Q there, kill the MF. Oh, if only.
Killing some
Oh,
dogs.
he one-shots
okay.
the dogs.
Like,
Oh,
oh my god. Oh, what is it?
That is
Damage. It's not even with ult.
that was disgusting.
Okay.
QW is end someone.
S Veigar's very strong. Silas looks like he wants you. Oh, he's just gonna rock about you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was the Aura rocket belt. Just send it to my
Yeah, I
face.
respect. Yeah, this. Yeah, I respect it. Send a message.
Exactly. Get out of there.
Just breaks your celestial opposition. Just breaks your support item. Just to let you know that he's there.
Exactly. Can't EQ in anymore, you know? Like at that point, without the support item, you're just a dead Leona. Ooh, can we? I don't know. I
Oh,
thought something was gonna happen.
yeah, me too.
Darius ult on Silas always feels weird. I ran out now because you don't get the stack, so it doesn't actually do as much damage, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
to execute
true.
with.
Oh, you're looking like you want to fight. Is this Silas?
Yeah,
Oh, nice solar flare. MF ult coming in isn't really going to do much. I mean, you're Leona. You're just going to press W and you can survive for a
Yeah.
while. As the Veigar ult comes in, flashes out, and MF still kills the Veigar.
yeah.
Wukong going to die.
Q
Leona
was in
going
the
to
air.
die, and it's very messy. Darius is chasing the
Here
Fury from
comes
behind.
Darius.
Oh my god.
This is every Darius's dream. And just getting to run in for free.
Corky's just gaming. There
Oh.
comes Rockabout. Milio is chilling behind the on the minions, and he's gonna get away as well. Okay, that ends up being like 2 for 2.
1.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
it
2
was
for 2.
nuts. I thought we
That's
were
crazy.
gonna absolutely turbo stomp this fight, but they came out really, really well. I was like, this is where you still see like how strong the MF is, because even one
Yeah.
Q was half of the
Oh yeah.
Veigar's HP when it bounced onto him, and then the second one kills him when he flashes over the wall. Like it's as simple as that.
It's a 3-item MF, so she does slap a bit.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a big fist fight at this soul fight for you in a minute 30.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
expecting
the
it to go
moment
crazy.
to send the game. Especially, you know, we were setting up vision here. We already had most of the vision, getting some Baron prep here. I was calling like, hey, I want to escort Vilberg. I want Shen to escort the Darius and the Corki because you still have ult. Push them out here. Let Corki attack the wave. Yeah, Shen, you can just run
Yeah.
out. It's a disgusting champion. And then,
I mean, he's fine. Yeah. I mean, he has enough time to recall anyway if he really wants to.
yeah, doesn't even need to. Can just eat the
Yeah, he's
fruits.
probably fine. Yeah, he's mega
see me
chiller.
see me pinging over my Veigar to start running with me. Got to get towards this Drake. Got 1 minute. Need mid lane push. Got to get them out. Try and
Yeah,
pincer them
sort
here.
of. I mean, get in the middle. Oh no, did you get? No,
No,
it's
it's
cleanse.
cleanse. Yeah, they had
Follow
2
them, follow them,
cleanses,
follow
man.
them.
It pissed me
Yeah,
off.
that's yeah. Getting the cleanse though is pretty good. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Neferi is hiding. She's role playing as Twitch. And Shen's
that.
gonna flash and okay,
Did you see-
respect.
Did
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Sometimes you just gotta
Yeah.
send it. Sometimes you gotta send it.
Yeah. I said stand in the bush. They're
This-
gonna walk up. 100%. Someone's gonna walk up.
Yeah. They have to play through mid now because you're in the jungle, but
Yep.
they don't want to. They do finally. Okay.
Yeah.
But now you just shift over, and now how
Yep.
how do they get in?
We sent the Shen to do Drake. We didn't actually know where Neferi was. I was kind of scared for a second. But then we see the Wukong.
Oh,
And,
Wukong walking in, and oh my god, that damage is filthy.
Yeah, at this
Okay,
point.
and Neferi's gone. A nice MF ult coming in though, and
Yeah. So much damage from
don't-
the MF.
think it matters because Darius is just one shot.
Yep.
Silas and Wukong, fair enough, yeah. And they're gonna kill the MF as well. A triple kill coming out from the Darius and a quadra kill, and that was all whilst Shen was not even there. 1 for
Yeah.
5, and we're going towards the Baron now. It's gonna be a free Baron as well. Soul and Baron. This game looks cooked.
Yeah, this was a really interesting fight. So standing in the bush, holding the position, and then going in on the Wukong. But then the Neferi popped out of the bush, and Vilberg actually saw the Neferi, put down the cage, stunned her, and one-shot her. Then the MF starts ulting him. Silas said, I'm going to kill this Veigar no matter what happens, and immediately dove in on him and absolutely murdered him. And then in the rest of the
Yeah.
fight, once they had blown their entire load, yeah, Darius just put them in the laundry basket, just absolutely sent them out, folded them up, put them away in the closet.
Yeah,
Like that
put
was
them away. Put the laundry away, sent them
Yep.
sent them back to where they belong. And
Yeah, that was whoa.
beautiful.
It was amazing. You see the gold lead and you think like, oh, the Darius now with 11 kills, like he must be having like the biggest one. In fact, the Veigar's still like relatively close inside that, and MF is still ahead at this point. Like MF, like you saw with that ult, like that did 75% of everybody's HP. It was just that
Yeah. Oh my
everybody
god.
except
that
Darius.
kill.
Yeah, dude, disgusting. Absolutely
Insane.
disgusting.
Wukong. Oh no, he's not going to look for something, or is he? Does he want this fight? Does he want the smoke? Will he walk in?
Yeah. It was really scary to siege into them because we were so scared. That was Elmo, my guy.
Oh. I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt.
But we were like, if MF just gets a clean ult off on us, I think we just die every time. So it's like we can't really like we need more people here. And once we had the Darius here as well, it was kind of like we said they were probably gonna go in on us.
Yeah.
And then
Wukong is looking for the flank here. He does want it.
he was lurking. He was smelling it out, sniffing it out.
Oh, here we go. Is just taunted. The MF ulti coming in does some pretty decent damage, but it's just not enough. Darius is just on a rampage. Oh
Yep.
my!
Look at him
god.
go. Look at him go.
Oh my god! Wait, I was gonna say Penta, but no, not
Nope.
quite. Not quite.
I want to say, by the way, that's a visual bug there. For anyone that didn't see, it looked like my solar flare was cast on the Wukong clone, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. It was
right, yeah.
actually cast on the MF who was ulting. That's why you see her get stunned, but no solar flare. It's a visual bug. If
Visual
Leona
bug,
faces
yeah,
the other way,
yeah.
then she ults. I already know someone was going to flame me for that, but I didn't. I actually
Yeah.
hit the MF that one.
Okay. Someone's gonna have to test that for me because
I'll
I'm
pull up the
unaware of
replay
this,
file locally. I'll show you right now.
there's gonna be game 1 to the Frost God. Pretty convincing. The one fight second Drake was a bit scary, but other than that, I think you guys were just in cruise control. Really, just played your fights better, and that Darius was on a absolute rampage.
That was a menace of a Darius in the top lane. Like, my
Yeah.
lord, he turned up to those fights.
blown their engage, and then it's like you just have the freest moment as Darius. You know, you just run in, you stack your passive, you Qs through 2 people, you ult, and it's like, yep, that was the fight. It's been won. So yeah, really well played to Huali, and especially Vilberg. Early game Veigar just popped off. Like I didn't see it coming, but
he smurfed on the Veigar. Gonna have to see what he pulls out in game 2 with his champion puddle.
yeah. Do we want to go right into game 2? I think we can. I think.
Yeah. I'm more than happy to. We can send it.
Yeah, if 2x4 our producers. All right, we'll take a 5-minute break. We need some technical stuff to get ready. I'm gonna go get some water, but what a lovely game 1.
Okay.
We'll see you guys back in 5 minutes.
Nice.
All right, we are on to game number 2. How'd you feel about game number 1, Waka? It was I think a comprehensive game.
Yeah, you know, as I said before, I thought it was. I think you guys were just comfortably in control. You know, there was that one minor scare. We'll have to see if Void Grubs can bounce back now on the red side. So we have swap sides here. And same bands coming in from both teams, I think. Yeah, both. Yeah, we're sticking with the same bands. And what are we going to first pick here? As Frostguard. Let's have a look. I'm excited.
Yeah, we wanted it a prio pick, and I think we were quite sure on what we wanted. So went to my AD carry, said, "What's your favorite champion to play here?" He immediately said Caitlyn. So I was happy to lock that in.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like Kate. We played it earlier. Wait. Yeah, we did play it. I forgot. Those games have gone from my memory. Actually, yeah, I don't want to talk about them. And an ASOG early coming in here. So that should be coming into the mid lane, you would expect. I mean, yeah, it has to be mid lane. Yeah, Ashe being picked here early. No Seraphine again. But she still has okay pairings. Kind of depends on what the other bot lane want to play, you know. Medio's gone, but I guess you could do Braum is still good. Kate, it should be Zilean bot lane, so it's Kate, Zilean in the bot lane here. I am aware Vilbrook does play, you know, is a signature pick of his, you know.
I have not
but,
played
you know,
that with Billy Billy.
Oh, we'll just go for the Thresh. Oh, so of course, of course, it's going to be the Vilbrook special Zilean mid lane and the blind Thresh. Pretty fine, you know. I guess Ashe can go. I guess you can go. They can go Braum now, but I think you're pretty happy with this. But they do want to lock the Karma in, which is actually, I think, pretty good for you. I think you're happy about that if you're Thresh.
Yeah, I was really happy. I was like 2 immobile people. I was like ASO mid. That's easy to gank mid whenever he's queuing. I just queue him back. That seems like a great interaction. I feel like Ashe Karma is more playable as Thresh Kate than the Emilio MF was, so felt good about that.
100%. So I'm gonna expect you guys to probably ban top laners or junglers. Poppy, I mean, it's a flex pick, you know. So I like that. Good safe ban.
Poppy's a scary champion always.
Yeah. And there's okay. I don't mind it. I mean, that champion paired with an enchanter is pretty scary, especially on Karma. I do love Xin Zhao as a Karma. He can just full send it, and the shielding makes him a bit scary. What are we going to pick here as Void Grubs on 4? Maybe a top laner, maybe a jungler. What's it going to be?
We were expecting a jungler.
So it should be Ahri top, you know? Should be.
Yeah.
There's no way ASO can go top, right?
No, we were still on the, like at this point our comms were a little bit lost. Someone said something about an ASO jungle, and then the fact that you can clear.
Oh, you can. Yes. I forgot. Yeah, it's all over my TikTok. So could be ASO jungle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we've seen the same. It's the ones with the bad Chinese music, and then he ends up ASO ulting everyone from the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, I love
so
it. And Vi, you know, safe. I like it. You know, the lockdown for the Ahri ulti. You know, it's tried and tested. It is, and it's also prevents them going the Vi Ahri combo. So it's a very nice pick. Yeah. Exactly.
So I told Huali, you got to blind pick something here. You know, whatever you feel most comfortable with, because you have no idea what you're into.
Renekton. And
I really like
blind.
Renekton.
Very safe blind. Yeah.
I feel like if your top laner can play Renekton, like that champion is like there's so few drafts where you're like, when do you not like Renekton?
Not good, Like, you know, you got a blind pick. Yeah, just slam the Renekton. You're blind picking, so, and it's a Pantheon, so, you know, probably gonna be Pantheon jungle. No, Pantheon top lane. Sorry, could be ASO jungle. Could be,
You're experiencing what we experienced.
It's the same in game 1. We're gonna have to find out in the game, I guess.
Exactly. So once again, sitting there going, I have no clue, like, what we're doing with this. I think that we kind of just hoped that it would be Pantheon jungle and Asol top, and that would work. Cause I don't know, Pantheon
Okay.
top and Asol jungle felt too weird for us. Even like we didn't fully believe it would be that. Like, sure, the Chinese TikToks, but no. And even then, there was still the calls of like Ari top, because you never know. Like, I feel like Ari into Renekton seems pretty fun.
Yeah. We are gonna somersault into the game here. We'll have a look and see where these champions end up going. And it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, so I would like to point out the top lane summoners.
Ace on top, TP barrier. Okay, as we're gonna be Karma starting W, I think there. So losing out on the trade bot lane, and yeah, I'm very curious how this Asol gets on in the top lane with no flash against a Renekton. I'm very interested.
Yeah, this is lower bracket at its finest. You know, we did not know what they were drafting. Like, we were hoping and praying.
So it's very scary to draft against a team that, you know, can just seem like they just can send anything anywhere.
Exactly that. Yeah, Karma, man, that champion is so nuts.
Yeah, double nerfed by the way, and still strong, may I add. So, actually, no jokes. It's not good. So don't ban it, thanks. Although I lost today, so I lost today. So actually, maybe it doesn't matter. You can whatever. Just keep me calm. It's fine.
It works all the ways. Yeah, it's I really wanted to flash hook here, but something in myself told me not to.
Yeah. Holding back. I'm a fan. I like it. It's Ari proc and the electrocute there. Get a nice trade onto the Zilean. Yeah, I mean, early prio coming in for you guys bot lane, which I would not really expect. You know, if the Karma can land their Qs, like I think you guys should be buddied a bit more. But you know, you're getting past the hard part in the lane. Hook going wide, but you know, it's the threat that counts. You know.
Yeah, I was mainly also I was speaking with Rui Slender about like, hey, what we want to do here, and with Caitlyn, I feel like if you're not hitting tower, you're not playing your Caitlyn lane right. So I was like, I'm willing to just every single time walk up as far as possible and throw the hook to make them move backwards, hit the wave, we push it in. Same thing here again, and you just guaranteed get to push it in, make him start missing minions, and that's kind of our plan bot lane, and look to keep that up. Yeah, Caitlyn is such a nuts champion. Like, I feel like it gets underrated so often. It's like, just push with her, and she destroys the towers for free.
Yeah, you can really take some plates with this champion. It's a bit nasty. Is Renekton looking for a cheese here? Maybe Asol has to respect. There is actually a big CS lead for the Asol, which I guess. Oh, Renekton doing a double dash. Asol with the early barrier. As you would expect normally from a normal Asol Renekton top lane matchup,
Yeah, the classic Asol Renekton, the tried and true top lane matchup that we all know and love.
Yeah, exactly.
Played week in, week out in the LEC.
Are we going to be walking forward here? Vi crossing over with the Q flash. Zilean just going to speed up the Vi with the bomb. Ari flashing out and first blood again. For Philbig in the mid lane.
My guy was on it.
Two times, two ganks early, after the first clear, and 2 easy kills. Yeah, respect.
Yeah, he was really on top of it. Zilean, it's such a fun champion to play with. Like, the speed ups, it just feels so good. So nice, especially as a jungler as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You really want to pair Zilean mid with some form of carry on the top side where he can just speed you up and make you do some crazy things.
Exactly that. Bot lane still just trading. Got a nice hook off there, and once you have the health advantage here, especially as melee support, you can just keep walking up and just forcing them off.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
make them pay for each minion.
Drake comes up here. We're the Drake team. Gotta get that early Drake, bro.
You
what it's all
gotta,
about.
yeah, you love the Drakes. I mean, again, just touching on the Zilean, like he really is a champion that can just spoon feed you
Yeah.
kills in gold on really any champion, and in this case, spoon feeds himself a kill because the bomb does some deceivingly big amount of damage. As Pantheon is hiding here, you're going to be spotted on the wards. Karma gets rooted. Pantheon going to W the Thresh here. Thresh flaying away. Vi still on the Drake. Get the Thresh going to flash. And yeah, a free Drake is... Oh, you hit a nice hook there. And trading your flash for Drake, I think you'll take it. I think you're happy.
Yeah, super happy. I was just happy that the Pantheon didn't randomly walk over to the Drake. I was so scared. I was like, fuck. Like, this is the freest way to lose a Drake for no reason. But works out in the end. Elmo's been really good with his smites, so like to see that. And yeah,
I'm a fan of that. Oh, and I mean, the CS lead is completely flipped on its head now in top lane.
Yeah.
ASO was up, and we see a 20 CS lead in the top lane now for the Renekton. Interested to see how long this ASO can survive for with no flash. I'm expecting very soon for something to happen, I would imagine. As another hook landing, it's big damage onto the Karma.
Yeah, it really helps the bot lane when you're ahead like that. Renekton once again just standing in the bush. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do as a top laner.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a whole different game when you're up there, especially with these, classic banger matchup, Darius into Nefiri.
Oh, nice hook, and Kate and Karma having to heal there.
Yeah, little Bluetooth hook out there, getting them absolutely stunning. Love to see that. But once again, a really slow game.
Yeah, you gotta love the hook hitbox, Although, they are. I mean, Nautilus hitbox is a lollipop. It does hit you on the side, so it is intended, an intended feature from Riot. But yeah, as you were saying, another slow game. Yeah, absolutely not. No, not at all.
Yeah, this is a weird one, top lane. Like, I wouldn't know what to do here. As if I had to play something like Renekton into ASO, like I would be so greedy just trying to go in on him all the time. But I feel like
dive.
Yeah, right.
Dive. If you have a Vi, I'm just calling my Vi top lane and saying, yo, listen, this guy's got no flash. We're Vi ulting him. As Pantheon is here. See if Renekton can outplay it. Okay. Ash Arrow going wide, and ASO just dies in a 1v2. So well played to Renekton. That ASO got pasteurized. I will say that. He didn't stand a chance. Did not stand a chance.
Yeah, this was a rough one. Oh, I just saw that Ash Arrow fly by my window, but that was a rough time.
Yeah,
it was a rough time for that ASO, and I feel like this is kind of that moment where these top lane matchups, I feel like it doesn't get ever better again for the ASOs. We see Grubs being taken here as well. Renekton gets to walk up, another objective. Ahri trading with Zilean, but Zilean loves to trade with people. Like this is his
slow double bomb coming in as well. Oh,
Ahri
having to ult away for free. Oh my, it's almost as good as a Big Mac.
Oh, I know.
I've not had one for a while. I will say. Ash, Kate is fine here. Can play safe.
Taking it slow, opening up the map a little bit, trying to get some advantages. See the Pantheon.
Okay, yeah, this ASO can't play.
No. This matchup was decided, and I don't think it ever changes again now.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, the double dash. Oh, almost gets the W off. Still has flash as well, Renekton, so...
Yeah. I have to say respect for the attempt with something like the ASO top, but I feel like in this kind of state, you see why people don't go for this.
Yeah,
like, this
just play the tried and tested things, But you got mad respect, to
Yeah,
try
you gotta
something
try
different.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like the idea a lot. I mean, like I feel like if the Aesol got ahead right now, like think about how different that top lane starts to look. If the Aesol is the one with the kill, like I feel like the Renekton just never ever gets to walk up. But yeah,
Oh, the
So-
double dash just done coming in. Oh, that damages. And he ults as well. Oh, that's rough. Gonna be face checking here on the Thresh. Ashe are going wide. We're flashing away and we're just gonna die.
Bad.
We do get Ashe ult for that, so not the end of the world.
I walked up way too greedily. Got my ass punished again, second game in a row. Gotta do it, you know. As a sport, sometimes you just gotta die for a ward, you know. I was like, I want to ward Drake.
Yeah, exactly. And Reds should be looking to pick up their first Drake of the game here. Vi looks like she wants to smoke, but I don't think she should unless she goes for the steal. She's gonna try. I mean, oh, that feels so bad, and she's just gonna Q out or flash out rather. And Zilean's gonna get away
And
too.
the double bomb
nasty.
again.
Oh man, nice smite.
It was even a late smite. We have the death recap of
Oh,
the
the
Drake down there.
Oh,
that
no.
was-
Is he gonna die? No, gets away with his life, but he's being proxied.
stuck between the two towers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's losing his entire wave. The amount of gold and XP this guy's losing. He's 2 levels down on the Renekton now. He's 50 CS down at 11 and a half minutes.
That's a big
Yeah, it's
crocodile.
rough.
That's a scary crocodile right there. Like, that's,
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't want to be facing that.
Oh, a nice hook coming in as well.
Feels so good to get a hook in right after someone's base back. You're just like perfect.
Oh yeah,
That's,
you just take all the HP again. Yeah.
Yep. It's like we were right back to where we were. You don't get to walk up anymore because I get to hook you.
Oh, do we get another one? Oh, he's on form today. Look at, oh my god, the Match of W coming in to get a bit of HP back. But yeah, it's a really nice trade. Ahri with the roam here. The Ashe arrow coming in. And nice hook. Ashe having the barrier and Ahri having to ult as well. There's a lot of resources put into trying to kill. Yeah. Very, very nice cleanse from Kate there. Very quick response. But yeah, quite a lot into killing the Thresh, but I think you don't mind that. I mean, Aesor's still getting bullied top lane. He can't walk up, never. He's not allowed.
Yeah, this is a rough time. I think we've all been here when we've picked a troll pick in Flex Q and
Yeah. This never happens when I pick Twisted Fate top though. No, Twisted Fate support, sorry. As Vi's going to be ulting Aesor, and it's just going to be a pretty clean, quick kill there for the Frost Guard. And yeah, this Aesor is very behind now. Even though he scales, I feel like it's going to take too long for him to scale up into this game now. I think he's out of the game.
yeah, you need 3 items as Aesol to be able to do your thing. It's really hard.
He flashes!
Yeah.
Oh.
Gilbert and those double bombs. The Zilly Billy, bro.
Yeah.
The Zilly Billy was absolutely.
He's clean with it. He's clean with it. Pantheon going for an invade on the Raptors, but I don't think he wants this fight.
Nope.
And just walks away.
Top tower goes down. Renekton gets it. Oh, another
the
double bomb.
again.
Okay, it has to
Nasty hook
flash.
going wide. Oh, is it? He ults himself, just walks forward, procs the ulti, and yeah, that ability is on a disturbingly low cooldown. Is Zilean flashes away now? Maybe he gets a bit greedy and walks up there. But yeah, oh, Ahri going forward again. Zilean going to speed himself. Oh, close.
This is such a close game at the moment. It's a matter of inches when you see these fights mid lane.
But man, that
Yeah.
Zilean ult cooldown, I swear to God, it turns into nothing late
Right.
game as well.
Yeah. It's very small. Yeah. It's like
But-
every 40 seconds or something, I
Yeah.
swear.
But yeah, it's a wild one. Kate getting her first item in, Ash getting the first item in, first items all around the board. Do you like how people are itemizing? Do you like what you're seeing?
So look here, the locket on. You know what? Oh, I've just spotted Triforce Renekton. Okay.
That's what I was
interesting
waiting
cook.
for.
Sure. Yeah. He's cooking. You gotta let him cook. You know what? Maybe Thresh can go and Mikhail's here for the Ari charm, but maybe it doesn't matter as much. I'm just thinking defensively. Everything else pretty normal. Yeah. ASO's still waiting for the first item, of course.
He's
be
playing
the
a different
Rylai's.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rylai's feels so good on Asol. The moment you have that,
Yeah.
just getting those permanent slows
It's
makes the
so
farming that
annoying
much
to play
easier.
against, yeah. As third Drake is going to be up. Renekton has moved for this. We're going to see how long it takes for Red to notice. Is Ari, Charm gone wide? Oh my god, the Frost Guard are here to play. Holy, look at them marching down
That
to the
squad
bot lane.
is rocking up. Boys were walking up. Started the
You're
Drake.
just going to walk in, no fear,
Oh.
hits the hook. And that's a
Boom.
fight over already. Ash dead. And that's a free Drake. Well played.
Yeah, the big croc was there. I was like, I don't think we can lose a
We're
fight.
forcing. Zidane has ulti though, so
Yep.
it's not going to amount to anything. And you hit the hook. Nice flake coming in. The Thresh ulti, Aesol going to ult in response, but it doesn't do much damage. Just Thresh is going to fall. Oh my god, the Renekton damage. What is this
Oh,
champion?
He's
The
just running
Triforce
through
cook,
them.
Vile coming in, double kill. As oh my god, he's on a rampage. Harold coming in. His enemy, Vilberg thinks he's got his driver's license. Let's have a look at this. Oh, we can't see it. But he
I think he
hits
hits
the
the
turret. He
tower.
hits the turret. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Thank God, man. Security guard
Driver's
without a driver's
is-
license.
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
scary.
Imagine that. That would be very, very strange.
My
Smart
God,
reaction.
that champ.
Great. Love that.
Yeah.
3 Drakes now for the Frost Guard. Yeah, pretty
this,
clean game so far.
Yeah, this felt like a moment where we were like, okay, we need to close this up. Kind of what I was talking about in the cast when it was Piltover versus you guys, where it's like, hey, this is the moment where you gotta push all your objectives, get all the standing gold, make sure you get Baron, and you gotta end with that first Baron. You know, like you can't let these kinds of games go on too long, because that's how you let an Asol sit in a side lane for 15 minutes eating up all the farm, which is how you throw a 5k gold lead like it's nothing. Because at the end of the day, if the Asol gets 4 items, you're not winning fights into that. Like he just ults, E's, Q's, like that's half HP of the Caitlyn gone without being on the same screen.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I would imagine you guys are feeling pretty comfortable about probably starting an early Baron here. Renekton is 2 items super strong. Do you hit the hook? Oh my god! Okay,
Disgusting.
just sending a message there. Renekton going to dash onto the Asol and uses the barrier. Renekton doesn't use anything, so as Ari's going to ult onto the Zilean flashing away. Pantheon going to ult into mid lane. Nice lantern there. Pantheon going to flash in the flay from the Thresh. Ash ult coming in. Vi ulting. Oh, the hook going wide. Vi queuing in. Here comes Renekton.
the
Oh my god,
crocodile.
the back of the century. He's just packed them up into a vacuum-packed Mediterranean casserole right there. I have no idea. They had no idea where he was coming from, and he's just turned up, got 2 easy. Honestly, well played. Then another hook coming in. Oh my god, that Asol just got deleted off the screen.
I was like, yeah. Got way too.
Oh yeah. You gotta be excited. Need to check the ego a bit there. You know,
Yeah. Jason Matt sat me
calm
right
down.
back down. It's like, no.
Yeah. He said, no. Relax, kid. You Sit back down, okay?
Yeah, if we take a look at the game state now, like we're 10 minutes on when we did our last check-in, and you see the kill participation here. The Renekton's been everywhere. Like every fight, Huali just rocks
Yeah.
up on the Renekton. Like just now is like the jaw sound going off, like dun dun, and just waiting for him to.
Yeah, he's
The damage is disgusting at point in the game as well. Like I genuinely think Renekton, Cillian right here could just run at them, and I don't think there's much you can do. Just completely
yeah.
broken.
This I mean, this is where Renekton thrives, right? In the mid game, he's like
Yep.
he's a really strong champ on a couple of items, and there's gonna be Solon 140. Unless there's a insane catastrophe, I'm pretty sure you guys are fine. You're completely fine there. Surprised they don't try and force onto you, but Pantheon gonna double
Yeah,
in
this
the
is
Ash ult coming
scary.
into the Vi. Vi gonna be able to Q away. Here comes
Here comes
Renekton
the
again.
Renekton.
Oh my god, it's a 1v5. Ace ult coming in. Ari's gonna ult. Renekton
See the
ulting
double
as
bomb
well
in the back?
response. Yeah. Oh my god, it's
Another one.
nasty. Renekton dashing back in. Ari has no ult now, so Renekton's just gonna chase Ari down. Vi ulting the Ace ult.
Ace
yeah,
was
it's
stuck
just
in the corner.
yeah,
I
it's
want
hard for him to
Sud.
play
Boom.
now. Oh
Hooked him
wow,
through
kill
his
steal
forehead.
of the century as well. Coming in
Had to.
from Cat's nipple there, and it's a free bound.
Yep.
Pretty clean fight there.
Yeah. It starts
I mean,
off
it's a-
kind of weird, but once they
Yeah.
can't kill the Vi or Renekton, they, as you like say, blow their entire load, and then we get to return, and yeah, Renekton eats them alive. I was scared my Vi was going to die here for a second to Baron. That would have been embarrassing.
So
But
it's a 10k gold lead now for the Frost Guard. As red team are gonna. Oh, nice hook coming in. I mean, it's just to send a message. I expect.
exactly.
As they're going to try and steal this Drake away before the Frost Guard turn up. But I have a feeling they're going to get here in time, and they're in trouble as the hook going wide doesn't really matter. Mantra Shield coming in. Ari's going to ult. Uses all
Ari
of her
sends it
dashes.
fully here. Ace
Ace ult
ult.
coming in. Going to hit the Renekton solo, but doesn't really do much.
It was
We're
all about
looking
this
for a hook.
banana
We're looking
push
for a
here.
hook. Pantheon's going to
Pantheon
ult in.
ults in, gets hooked out of the
Hits the
W.
hook. Oh, yeah. Ult coming in on the Zilean ult coming on the Renekton. This Renekton is unkillable. I think even without Zilean ult is
Yeah.
a nice Vi ult going onto the back line. And it's going to be another clean fight. Almost a back-to-back clean ace. But
Yep.
are going to get away. And that's all. This game is looking to be unlosable.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you're feeling pretty good, unless we don't do a G2 against Misfits. Game still
Oh,
hurts
no.
my
Yeah.
eyes. That is still
I
one of the
remember that
wildest
game
throws
too,
of my
yeah.
life.
That was a sad, depressing game to watch. Oh, nice
This
hook
was
there.
payback for
Um,
earlier. That was
Yeah,
payback
yeah,
for earlier.
yeah. You
Gotta let
got
him
back
know.
off your chair and you said, listen. You sit down now. This is my turn.
Exactly. Take the turns. All right. Can we kill the Renekton? This is it.
Oh
Everybody's
my god!
coming in.
Operation Kill Renekton is a go. Renekton ulting in 1v4.
Oh, get his ass.
Get him! Get him!
Get him, boys. Get him.
Oh,
Oh,
finally
no.
Oh no, that's so rough. That sucks. I mean, this Renekton is just smurfing out of his mind. Fair play.
Yeah, Huali, I first picked him. He's been an absolute menace. The Swedish goat in the top lane, really popping off.
Picked him for a reason.
Exactly.
And he's proven his worth. Is Ari's going to ult onto Zilean.
Vilberg.
Zilean looks to be ulting himself. Run, Vilberg, run! Oh, flashes out.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks. That's if you're Jason Matt, that's rough because
That's
you
heartbreaking.
almost got the Zillion there, and it would have been a shutdown. But Vi turns
Yeah.
up in the nick of time to save his bacon.
Ari was in so many of these fights and so often just barely didn't get a kill. Like, it's really, really rough. You saw the damage dealt there was insane. Now the siege, Caitlyn feels so good to siege with. You just get to walk up, hit the towers. Just kind of works. Pulling back here. That's a blind hook, by the way. Called that out.
Oh my god, we're
Forcing the flash.
on fire today. Beautiful
Yeah.
hook. It's,
It's
I mean,
magnificent.
if you're, it's a 16k gold lead. I mean, if the grubs, what do you do? How do you play? Thresh is solo hitting the inhib. What do you do?
Yeah, so here I said I'm gonna hook someone, and then we kill them, and we need to end. And everybody was
Okay.
fully down for this, and
Yeah.
we stack up nicely, laid out some abilities, make sure we have the waves pushing in. Boom.
Hits the hook onto the ASO. Boom, one shots. How can play as the Hexor's doing
Exactly.
its work as well. Yeah, this looks to be GG. A pretty close game in game one, but game two. Oh, actually, never mind. Wait. Caitlyn dead. Hang on. Double bomb though, and Ash is dead. Never mind. Wait, the game is over. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's
You
great.
just told me my favorite fact that this was longer than your game somehow.
What do you mean somehow? What do you? Oh wait, actually wait. It's yeah. As the Freljord region are going to be picking up their first 2 wins of the tournament. Could have been
Yeah.
more, but yeah, my bad, I guess. Yeah, pretty pretty nice game, man. Pretty nice game. Pretty nice game 2 there for the Frost Guard. Game 1 a bit closer, but yeah, an absolute stomp there. So well played to you guys. I bet you're feeling pretty good about that one.
Yeah, I was super happy with it. Of course, well played to the what were they? Void Grubs? I want to say Shuriman's
Yeah.
for some reason. Yeah, well played to them. Game 1 was super close. I feel like game 2 we got to do our thing. We were vibing, and yeah, I just love to play Thresh. That champion is so much fun, and especially once you get a few hooks off, you're feeling yourself. But GG's to Void Grubs. Very happy with how we performed. Got to keep the Freljord name high, so it was a good opening.
Yeah.
I expect better next week. I expect better next week. On Sunday, I'll be here to watch Winter's Claw. You know what?
Oh yes, we will be here to cheer on our brethren in the middle bracket. I am the disappointment currently, so I'm gonna hold my head in shame. As the standings currently after 2 games are Freljord and Piltover both on 25 points after their respective 2-0 victories, and Void has 0. Obviously, there's not another team on 0 because the other team that lost were Freljord. So, yeah.
Works out
bad, guys.
beautifully.
My bad. Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining me for the second cast, Waka, and thanks to Shadow for being there for the first cast. It was absolutely wonderful. I hope people enjoyed the opening week of Runeterra Rising. Continue to join us.
We do have some. We do have a double header tomorrow, actually. Again, as the middle bracket, Demacia and Piltover team face each other, and the Shurima and Demacia teams of the lower bracket face each other. And as a reminder, this is Swiss stage, so Mao, you'll be going on to face the winner of some of the winners. Yeah, winners of the other series, and I will be facing the losers of
the other side of the bracket.
Whenever I find out where that is, we'll have to wait for those games to hopefully turn up. So yeah. That's all, guys. Thank you for coming in and watching. Sorry for being a disappointment again, and hopefully,
we'll see you guys soon.
We'll see you guys soon. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Peace.